Mellz, you hear me? You're not up on the stage. Yeah, man. Up. And you're muted. Unmute your mic. Still not hear you. Yeah, people, in the meantime, just go and hit the like button, man, as you forward in. You know the thing already. Probably should have little technical difficulties, you know? Mm-hmm. One swamp, man. Active, fully active. And we're on the road right now, man. Mm-hmm. Big up yourself to all of the people you may touch in early, you know. You see me? Chuma, big up yourself. Steven, Father Gore, you don't know. Black Star Boy, John Wick himself, Chuma again. Miss World, C. Augustus, a one swamp man. Kyle, big up yourself. Diana Desir, Diana Desir, yeah man, big up yourself. Wayne Roberts, big up yourself. Richard Mills, big up yourself. Rushan Clark, big up yourself. You see me? A one swamp, we're fully active. Fully active. Yeah, man, unmute your mic now and see if you're here. Or probably have to try use your phone. Better with your phone. All right, I you that now.
Are you guys can hear me?
Yeah, now we hear you.
Okay, I have to use my phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, guys, thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me see something here. Give me 1 second, guys. One second. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much. Like, I officially need to make sure that I check out the mic before I start talking because um you know yeah, but sorry about that, guys. Let me start again from the top. I want to thank each and every one of you guys to for joining the live today. Starting from the top again, I want to say thank you to Barry Sims for joining the live today. Chuma, thank you so much for being here. Ramos, thank you so much for being here. John Wick, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Stephen Trout, thank you so much for joining the live. Father Gore, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Marshall, thank you so much for joining the live. Marshall said congratulations to Keznamdi on winning the Grammy. He was my choice to win, and congratulations to Massacre for your contribution on both albums. One said forever. More on Keznamdi after my introduction, but I must say, Marshall, you have not said it any better than that. Congratulations to him, and of course, one said forever and ever. Um I also want to say big up to Starboy. Thank you so much for being on the live today. Big up to Miss World. Thank you so much for being on the live today. See Augustus, I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Kyle, thank you so much for being here. Kyle said no Grammy. Only Bami. Oh my God, the trolling continues and it continues. Today is a glorious day, guys. Diana, thank you so much for being here. Wayne Roberts, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining the live today. Richard Mills, I see you. One side dancehall. Richard Mills said thank you so much for that comment, for that feedback. Let's see. Olen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining the live today on this glorious afternoon. Dwight Taylor, I see you. Thank you so much for being here. One Sika 111. Absolutely, guys. You guys have never said it better. Dwight Mills also said, Mills, big up on a safe, big up, you safe, girl one. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining the live today. Don't forget on your way in, I noticed that there are rather 22 of you guys here. I have only seen 14 likes so far. Don't forget, guys, to go ahead and like the live, of course, so you can stay in the algorithm rhythm. If you guys, have something to say, you guys can go ahead and you guys can join the panel. It's a free conversation today. I'm sure that we are all elated based on what we have seen in the Grammy performance last night, and I for one, I'm still celebrating. I'm just smiling. I'm just so happy. Top man, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your continuous support, supporting the life. Bigger bags, you're here. You're here, not only here, but you're also on the panel. Big up yourself. How are you feeling today?
I feeling nice. Masika is as a part. He's got a certificate as a part of
Mm-hmm.
a winning album. So
Mm-hmm.
just motivate him. And I want to say I know people are troll and everything, but I think when we are troll, we are giving too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I just know before we came on your channel, over them on next channel saying we celebrate
Mm-hmm.
their losses as if we win. And I'm thinking, them start about numbers and stuff like that. When people mention numbers with Sean Paul, them change the narrative. But I think we should just give the big up Keznamdi and big up Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
Allow them. If people want to, they can continue to, but they're saying that's how we all celebrate because them lose. And me I try what we try to do is now celebrate the victories that
Mm-hmm.
Massacre is and the winning album and then go and get a certificate, you know what I mean? So as a Grammy winner. So as a part of our being a Grammy winner. But I think yeah, I know people still have a show, they can't tell people how to behave, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we need to emphasize anything about them really because we are already winning. And we can continue to win, you know what I mean? But the next thing I want to point out to a lot of people because a lot of people don't know. And really what did say last night when I talked to you on the panel, but I want to point out that we weren't the first one who started trouble. Was dear vlogger who went and disrespect Massacre about him album and tell the people to stop follow Massacre and love Massacre album GOK. That's where it started from. So there must be fear in them analysis and stop going like I done on some faces starting last year. This
Yeah.
this bad energy came from the Gaza camp,
Yeah.
from Gaza Panty in 2023 when Massacre released GOK. That's where it started from. If they really want to talk about something, talk from there. So. And we see a lot of other people on the internet. Yeah, at the moment, they just telling our advice cartel that hope say, okay, what something will happen. But right now, Massacre have youth on him side, and him have a lot of things for him side. Youth, energy, and him having good music on side. You know what I mean? So that's the more I say. I'm big up everybody on the panel. What you want to say now?
I mean, for me, bigger bags, I love, how you started off, and I love that you mentioned that, we're not, so, don't give them too much energy. Big up yourself, Nakia. Thank you so much for being here. Tariq, one side, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Um, my personal take on the whole trolling is that, nobody likes when the shoes is on the other foot, right? And
True.
I mean, people are gonna talk. It's not just the one side people alone that are talking. Because, funny enough that you mentioned that, I was scrolling through this morning, and there were other, not one side. Obviously, there were other people that they were talking, and they were like saying things like, "Oh, has it come to an end for him?" They were saying things like, "Oh, did he get robbed from the Grammy?" There was like so much things that was said, and I just did saw that video that talk about that, the mere fact that we were celebrating, that he lost. I mean, we're not playing a hypocrite. Like, we glad say him lose, we glad say him lose, because you know why? We have to show people that things can be two-folded, and show them that there is duality in life, right? So when what you put out into the universe also is also what you receive. So don't, but I think, Don't bother think say Mr. Karma ever sleep or put on pajama and not out there do the work. Remember, these are the same people. Remember, them say the EP flop and they make a whole thing about Massic and the EP. In the clash, they dragged Massic and they pulled him or whatnot. Thank God the music itself speaks for itself and so many things and so many
Yes.
underlying issues. So you are right, Bigger Bags, when you said that anything that's happening over by the Gaza right now, happening to Cartel, him cast it upon himself. Him, and when Mr. Karma may not come knocking on your door, maybe a 1 year or 2 years, but somewhere along the line, it will come to you because it's dishing you for all the things that you have done. And when your heart not clean and when your heart dirty, things will happen to you. Right? When you're gonna make certain speech about Bob Marley, bro, like, yo, like what?
Yeah. Remember.
Like you
But
don't think that maybe people out there are listening, right? And be like,
yeah, but
okay,
funny
then
enough, stick up in them and don't forget the point. Remember when Masika said something about him being best? Didn't he make a speech about him not put nobody about the mountain in the sky? I think Bob said, oh, Curtis, what Masika must say. That's the Masika said, that king in your name.
yeah.
Continue.
So it's like everybody want to filter out, everybody want to filter out certain things that was said and act like it never happened. And because him lose, with a whole him and with a hush him and read him a bedtime storybook and tuck him in bed. No, no the fuck no, because if he had won last night, only hear the end of it. Massacre name would have definitely been called because uno know say every conversation Massacre name always come up. Massacre
At
name
the
would
top of
have
the
been
convo.
called. So it's just a sad situation. Say them lose, cause them is a sore loser over there, right? And them big pride not go allow them to say, you know what? We're not gonna say nothing. Congratulations to Keznamdi and big up to Layla because she did what a lot of artists still have nothing got the chance to do, perform on a Grammy stage. That big recognition that she have gotten. And excuse me, and I've done what Keznamdi has done. So the all them have to do move with fucking grace, Bigger Bags, and keep it going. Cause if it's about the music, it shouldn't be about a man. If it's supposed
Exactly.
to be about the
And then
music.
have they congratulated the kids and yet? No, they haven't.
No, they have
And the
not.
reason
And
why they
that's my
don't do it because
point.
Massacre is on the album. They haven't congratulated the winner. So all them want Grace and want talk about stuff about Massacre. When time them petty as well. What am I talking about? I can't guarantee if they win the mobile award. I win, I'll be a chatting them do. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, to Nakia's comment, Nakia said Mel's, we shouldn't let them dictate to how we celebrate. That's fucking true, bro. We are wild crocodile and nobody can tell what for do. Nobody can tame we.
100%
Bro,
knock ya.
we watch
Back it on
them.
that.
Exactly. We watch them tear down Massacre, bro. And know the man in them greatness if we be quiet. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, yo, me run out to do another call right now. Like, what? Them not tell we how to celebrate because foot on them neck, bro. Like we mean what we say. So nobody not come tell we how to celebrate what we say. Yo, big up to Keznamdi, big up to Layla, and big up to Massacre, bro. Because me know without a shadow of a doubt, if I never Kez get it, I would have Layla would have get it. And that is just that. Greatness is just circulating in the dancehall space. And but just love it when him say in him speech. It probably go over a lot of people head. Me just love in him speech when him say representing Jamaican culture, dancehall and reggae. Love it when him say that. You understand? So them not come over here to come tell we all to celebrate or talk
But
on
two
them
but
little
two dancehall
platform.
artists win. My father and Massacre win because my father down on the tracks. So I can't celebrate my father. My father and Massacre win and win a certificate and a Grammy winning album. They're there, two dancehall artists. So why not celebrate
Yeah.
that?
Them not
There
them
was
not
some
gonna do
sore
that.
loser.
Yeah,
There was
man.
some
They're
sore
just
loser for real.
sore loser they are. Sore loser they are. John Wick is on the panel. What you any thoughts, John Wick?
I want to crocodile Dundee. I want to them man. I want for the entire month of February them I get beaten, bro. And me feel like carry it over in a March them I get beaten to make sure the album the way I forward, make sure say on point. That's all me can tell them. You see me? Them I get beaten for the entire 28 or 29 days in this a month, man. Them a get beaten for the whole life. When them a run with sticker name with fuckery, them carry go everywhere. And a fuck with them a carry go. We are celebrate with facts. You see me? Me just
Yeah.
come off our channel a while ago. Me not think me spend 5 minutes over there. Cause to how the reasoning done, bro. Me have to say me have to left this. Me can't. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
That one girl up on it, she say, "Oh, Cartel is a 2-time Grammy nominee, but something that just win a little a project he win off and not like him get nominated. That worse. If a man get a chance to put one song on a project and lead the project and can use that the project to win you know, will get nominated twice in a row. That is a worse beating, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Joking them over the pan man and them a say how we over here celebrate and rate it. We have to celebrate our way. No boy can't tell we how to celebrate. You see me?
Yeah.
In a
What
real
the
life
fuck?
man.
Like, yo, we're not hush hush.
Put
We
in
don't
a
know
their
what
neck
they must
crack.
say. Yeah.
Like gas pedal. Yeah man. Fly them back to the hot metal. I want to them man.
Mm-hmm. Fully wagon.
You know, some day I do bless up yourself, Mellz, in the morning. Bless up everybody on the panel.
One
Boy,
fully. Bigger box, big up.
John Wick, you know, say me over there beat them, man. I over
Yeah
them
man,
over
me
there
see you
beat them
man.
before you
Big,
forward, you know,
big
boy.
up John Wick, big up
See you,
yourself
G.
fully.
Yeah, man, but guys, a funk jump up on the panel, so me just cut, because I can't listen to him, you know. Can come over there, come and bully everybody on the panel like a film life to blood saying. But I heard they hurt still, you know.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't hear that. You can't hear no
Yeah,
reason,
man.
man. Them not reason
Yeah.
logical, bro. So yeah, you can't see it, man.
Yeah, because I tell me I go up on the panel, you know, then me I realize, say, I'm not sure if the woman there is a woman or a man, so me need
Yeah,
to bother
no.
with it.
Me couldn't understand it either. Me see a woman picture, but me hear a man. Me don't
Man
know.
vice. You
Me don't
see?
know. Me think I did me one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I you know pretty name about double mint or something like that, bro. Like
Jaja.
NASA.
Double
Uh,
mint? Where them get them name from?
me
Bro,
not
all of
sure, you
them
know,
name.
but me don't know how good they got reason with them. Look,
All
yo,
that.
brother. The thing is, Keznamdi win is a win for everybody who feature on the album. Just like the songwriter them, the mixer them, the producer them,
Mm-hmm.
everybody will see crawl up on the stage with them. Any of them sing on the album? No. Any one of them a
Exactly.
producer? No. So what them I talk about?
Me don't know me G. And them a say
Bro.
about how look how them a say we should not celebrate this. But when Cartel get a little billboard feature with the
Feature
collab we him do. Look how them a run with
them
that,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
All right.
Eh?
with one year. When him again,
When name again? Travis Scott, I send you.
Travis Scott.
Travis
Yes,
Scott, yeah,
yes,
them
Yeah.
yes,
body them
yes,
around it,
yes.
yeah.
Look how them a run with that. And it's a rhythmic chart.
And still run off him up on the #1 album. With Nicky album. Do you remember that?
You see
Just
me?
Mm-hmm.
hearing that say, all right. But we got to celebrate.
The
Yeah.
illusion now, man. Them
But
alright. Yo,
A sore loser, them man.
1 month
by
what a
the
deal
man,
them I get.
but I want him to know for a longer while, you know, brother. We and I goal post. We and I car park goal post there when it come to Massacre, you know. Some more I mean even better listen to them, brother.
That's when you enter the stadium by match kick off, you can't see the goalpost, brother.
Yeah. We out at car park them, man.
Yeah, man. Joke thing them depend, bro. So we can't to put them for practice. We just go and beat them and cut left them, bro. Yeah, man. They can't tell we not knowing, bro. There's nothing them can say knowing. 2-time nominated and you still not collect nothing. But look on this too, bro. How coincidental is it that the day you lose is the day you have another reggae album coming out with a lot of collabs and it's gonna be fire. And you probably should have dropped it this week, but next month, or you might drop it this week.
Yo,
Bro,
bro.
Hmm?
the man zero dancehall and I try zero reggae to Bombardos, like infest it with him demon parasite in the genre, bro. Like you know think yo, like this
You
man
know,
need to be stopped, bro.
tell him to
It's
take the song off of the album and drop 2 days ago. Because it look like the song the Depani and him that try warm up the place. Him a test it, the ground with the
stop
song there.
listening to
That can't
people. Where block is our
that can't be
Tell
the
him to
video
take it
chat,
off the
bro.
album, you see.
bro.
A Gaza fans me say that seems sound like a song when do you see them, bro.
It doesn't matter.
You can't put that on the album. If I could have so down stop pussy, clad.
And
That's
if I
just
that
a
the
Me
long
tell you,
voice we are
style.
going
yo,
to sing reggae, well, have a next
yo,
guest coming too.
the man a self this yo, the man a self destruct. You hear me? I tell you, the man nah Yeah, we talk about yesterday week. The man nah left the thing in a grace. The man like the man a fight till the end. No matter what cause so stupid the man look. Yo, the man is just so cringy, bro. In the space. Like, are you like there's so much things that you can do, bro. Like the man does a cringe out the space. Like me not even like artist, bro. Yo, and yo, like me hear them things here. It's like it's just so embarrassing. So embarrassing. And all of a sudden, me want you that the reggae album there, so-called album there, when claim same I go drop.
Miss World say they must celebrate Froggy playing reggae land. I don't lie to headline festival. World, we are the world show, and they must celebrate that. Him come out
Yeah,
blatant
let me
last
tell
year
you
and say,
something.
we are the
That
world.
show,
Because
that sold out show, and that I'm not believe God.
No, him
Celebrate
sold out, but
from
they
now.
must celebrate him, headline it. You see me? I remember saying,
But
go
did
on.
they say Mungado arena now go punish the bank man? That them say.
That's cool, no, man. So what that they must celebrate? What is that to celebrate? When we have 2 projects we get nominated, bro. In a 1 year, we have 2 projects we get nominated. You get nominated 2 years in a row and win nothing. We get 1 time we get nominated with 2 projects, we collect something. Fuck can I talk about, bro?
and we collect something again on March because him a go have a heart attack when Masca win him more, but them a go soon if celebrate blood clot. Is a hey.
That's cool, no, man.
Hey, them prepare for lose already, you know. Can I
You
hear
mean
them man
them
over
prepare
there?
for lose?
And them man never say more born or nothing.
Yes, I don't know. Yo, I'm not even that alone.
Yeah,
But at the same thing,
every
them a do
time
for
must them
Grammy.
get something.
At the same thing, they must say about Grammy as well, you know. They must say, oh, the man sold out arena. He don't need to get a Grammy. Like what? That's so the people them are over there
What?
a reason.
Arena? I'm not show you how them done. So how the fuck if you put
Jeez.
selling out the arena over a Grammy, bro?
That me assure you, guys. I saw them a reason. It's like them such a
Selling out the
sore
arena, you did
loser.
that after 13 years in prison. Nobody not see you for 13 bumbo clot
But
years. Of course, them man come out this year, bro.
would you sell out arena you that talk about? More than one joke.
Yo,
Yes.
but remember say yo, Sean Paul and Shaggy them they do that already, you know, brother.
No,
Even
would you sell
Chronix
out
do it
arena?
artist, you know. Even though
Would you
Chronix a reggae artist, you know. Alright, look
sell
on
out
popcorn,
arena you
artist
that talk
first.
about? Them
When keep
popcorn sell out Crystal Palace, 17,000 at the stadium, broke my money record. 17,000 tickets sold. And the man that talk about. The
And then
man that talk about.
Yeah,
if
what
you
now?
realize,
Oh.
go ahead.
Enough of them never been to shows like those, bro. Them only used to sound like a basement party, You understand me, G? You have to understand too, Them not used to them thing they either. Them never been to a stadium with them sister, yo, people. A sea of people. You see me, I say me, G? A man go up on stage and lift up that. Sean Paul and them man, they lift up that, bro. That man, they lift up the blood clot arena like how Sean Paul lift up the stadium.
thank you. You know, strong. you know,
Joking, bro.
you know, strong enough to take up with people, man, care. So there's no way you can lift you up, you know, my friend.
You see me?
Cause performance can't do it, bro.
Can't do it. You have to call out woman with cheer because
Yo,
a man have to
alright.
run out. No fear if you run back at the man and hold him up every second and walk around him and make sure say you not drop. You don't notice that.
Bro.
Mad Sus come and turn up on stage, whole bumbuckle at night and him is not featured on the stage for nothing. Where him out there though?
Bodyguard, man, bodyguard.
Bodyguard from
We
who?
Walk
That
in
not
his
try to show you.
remember
The man
remember
a
that
move
movie
it.
there? Remember
The
that
man a
movie
try
there
move to
with the
Spice and
Houston?
Spice a wine pan the man to blood clot. The man ready for step to Spice and Spice a wine pan it. Jano.
You see the
Joking
Huawei.
dog. And them
You see
they
the
still don't know
Huawei
how
pan him.
use. I bet if I did Massacre do that, I know that here now.
No, sir, yo, but tell us here the people them pathetic, you freak. The people them literally I say, yo, like, yo, the man sell out arena. No matter what them I say, the man is still the biggest thing in the dance hall. We not need no Grammy. Man a sold out arena, so the man them a behave. So somebody say, why the free keep submitting the Grammy then if it not need it? They say, yo, I be a laugh for them to rotted. Hey, them people are something else, man. I tell them, me never say stupidity at this level yet before. Like, Yo, like them just a guard the man with all of them heart, them soul and them might, and the man still, bro. The man still cannot do it. And there's like when you see the post to say cartel got robbed for the Grammy. Me say yo, all that some of them I say.
A
I say him get
dancehall got
robbed.
robbed. When him a dancehall get robbed right now, I call him king. Yeah, me I tell you. And
Yeah,
reggae
but me
about to get robbed. Reggae get stick up right now about to get robbed.
then I
Yo,
tell him man, the man I try them man I try zero the reggae music man when I put in thing there. When I put in thing there. Jaja, yo, me never see this yet before. But again, just big up to Kez, like him truly, he really and truly deserve it. Again, me personally, me listen to the album. Obviously everybody favorite Panda album and my favorite too. Are they forever grateful? That song is, simply out of the world. Big up to him. And, obviously if it wasn't him, my second pick would have been, Leela, of course. Somebody in the chat earlier said big up to Jesse Royal. Definitely big up to Jesse Royal. Jesse Royal has been you know, a column in dancehall, not dancehall, I'm sorry, in reggae. Jesse Royal is one of those artists that I still listen to him, but I used to listen to back in the day, with Chronics and, Proto Jake,
Yeah,
Kabaki
man,
Pyramid
facts.
and then Monday. So big up to Jesse Royal. We can't leave him out. Big up to Jesse Royal. So that again, big up yourself. Some people have never get nominated yet for a Grammy. So to even be nominated, that's an honor. So again,
yeah.
big up to Jesse Royal. Big up to Martima as well. He has a whole future ahead of him. One of the greats have spoken that you are going to be fantastic and you are going to be fantastic, and we're going to be here to see and witness that. And even though you didn't win, last night, it still doesn't mean, for the other, persons, except for Cartel, that you cannot, continue on the journey that you're doing and to be able to officially win one. I've heard somebody that won the Grammy said, this is my 20th year. So, nothing happens before its time. Nothing at all happens before its time. And with patience and the consistent work, you know, you guys will be able to see that Grammy in the upcoming future without a shadow of a doubt. You guys are still young. Well, a lot of you are relatively young. So you guys will be able to put in the work and to be able to see that. So big up to Mortimer, big up to Jesse, and big up to Leila again on that Grammy nomination. Duso Wagwan, welcome to the panel.
Active up in a charge. Where one side them a deal with, man. We not have tapping at them head, man.
Man,
We not have
forever and ever.
beat them.
Yeah, man.
Active.
Forever
Active
and ever,
charge.
man.
Fully,
Forever
fully,
and
fully,
ever.
fully.
Fully one side.
That
Half me
is it,
half to
man.
them, man, and they I run some move and me I say, me I check in, man, cause me see them over there ball like a girl, you know.
Them need to be crying, man. Them need to be crying. Like everything,
What they
everything
remember
that's
what they do massacre what they we not ease them up, man. Full rush,
can't
man.
forget. Can never forget,
Mad.
man. Can never forget.
Me just want to know why every time we come to cartel is a pity party. Me can't understand that.
Say that
Why?
again.
Me say every time we come to cartel is a pity party, bro. Like they want people pity cartel.
Cause them won't hold him to the standard. Them not hold him to the
I just
standard.
fear, you know, brother. A man fear then get chopped up on them thing there, you know, Chargy. I fear in it, you know. I know music. Cause
So you
them
have to live
not
your
do it
life
for
in a fear.
music,
No
brother.
boy can make me live my life in a fear, youth.
No time.
You're mad.
No time.
You're mad. No time, Chargy. You're mad, man.
See me go on
No
any one of
boy
them
can make me live
platform,
my
any one
life
of
in a
them
fear,
panel,
brother.
man. I tell them
All
me
the way I
mind
be
and
seeing
forward
24
off.
hours. Oh, I'm here.
Just cool, no, man.
C. Augustus, welcome to the panel.
Yeah, man. Blessing.
Yeah,
You
how are
hear me?
you? Yeah, I can
Alright.
hear you.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself.
Are
Warrior.
the first me ever try one of them thing, you know. First me ever call in or nothing still, but you don't
I
know.
know. I just didn't want to put you on spot. See, let me just look it, just right out. I'm just saying,
No, never ever do nothing like this
but
before, man. All
big
my
up.
little soldier them always a
Which
sick,
way
you
say I
know.
one side me say dog, I one side me start calling you, cause them thing I know my thing, Chargy. I tell
Yeah,
her,
God.
I defend the artist, man, the ground we walk on,
Big
man, I
man
want
thing, you
here,
know
man.
that. When me see the whole settings, I mean I say, yo. No do them nothing, dog. Yo, this a joke. It's like me I say, yo, me never do in them thing about me I go do what me
A
can
real
do. You know
thing,
me?
man.
Yo. But anyway, my 2 cents still. As me say, me have to big up the youth, the big up Kez and Jess and from them I do them thing in the park, on the campus and to see them get nominated, see Kibaka win, then it's a joy to see it, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And don't know. That's what go on. I love the vibes and me I try my best to support it. Kinda hard, but me always try man and I love the energy. And go on
Absolutely.
defend the artist man cause you can't make the past kill the future. It can't
Yeah.
hurt.
Real man.
Can't hurt man. Yeah, me I say still blessing. Go on listen.
Our blessings here, Augusta. Just so you know that you're we have seen you in the space, so you don't think that what you do go unnoticed. We've seen the support that you've done in the space, so just want to put that out there. Even though you mentioned that you try, whenever you can, but you are seen, right? Because I've seen you all the time in the lives, just there supporting. So thank you for that support that you bring to the space.
Yeah, man. Well, me can't do nothing more. As me say, that's all me can
Uh,
do. For those support the right side at least. You see me? And if I
Yeah,
whatever me can do, me just I go just do it because, as me say, we can't just this not make no sense. This are foolishness. Cause me don't know what the youth do. You can't. I know me try my best to like me. I say, yo, what the man do then? This not make no sense. If the man say I'm the greatest thing, man, nothing no way do. It's like
bro,
they go kill a man.
I know
Kill
what you
him.
just say when you say, yo, you know normally do them thing, but when you see how the thing go on, you have to do it. Remember, bro, when we are start with thing, I want blood clot force we see out there, bro, in the streets, I want entire empire we see a try to take down the man thing, And we rise up, bro, knowing say we are gonna go against one giant, bro, and still come out, bro. The show you say a coward thing over here, so, bro. You see me?
Yeah, man.
We know
Yeah,
we
man.
see
Guess
the
what, G?
giant and still go fight it, bro.
Yeah,
You
but
see
you
me?
see
So
when
no
when
coward
you
thing.
step out still, and you have the tool, you can, I mean, you don't have an advantage still because what them are doing now, proper foolishness,
You
because
know,
there's
but
no way
before this,
possible.
bro, what me I try to say before this is that them they have a established thing in the streets with one bag of channel, this, all I say the same program. And then we know, remember say we never link up on this showboat, bro. We never have the link here when you all we showboat, we never yes, you understand me? I say so each man a
Mm-hmm.
showboat by themselves, they go fight the machine, bro. That a true bravery, you.
There you
A
go.
real thing, man. It's a
You
good
understand
look.
me? I say?
A
Yeah,
real
man, I
talk,
like
me
the
G.
energy still, because I'm trying my
Yeah,
best
man,
to show
energy
it,
right,
just so
man,
easy,
energy
but
connect.
but you have to do it, man. I mean, you can't sit by and watch this, because this is foolishness. This no make no sense.
Fight fire, fire, man. Whoever come on.
Yeah, man, bless you. There I go on, Mellz.
about stuff at fire.
Yeah, man. Whoever come on then, man. Fight fire, fire, man. That's that woman.
Fire with fire, but we skin tick out here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Crocodile
Title
skin,
for
you know.
title, man. Rifle for rifle,
For
man.
rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Now,
Yeah,
case
I'm
you
up
man.
on
step
top
up
of the
without
convo.
fear.
No boy, no more than we. One side till the landslide.
All
Man,
right.
I plan to go live go the next time. Take it down.
Big up yourself for to fight them system. Most definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I'm come to think of it, guys. I was on Keznamdi profile, and many 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 weeks ago when he dropped the song with Iman Massacre, like you see different people in the comment section. I mean, I'll talk about the crocodile them because the crocodile them normally we have this signature thing where would big up sick and we have the crocodile and stuff. You can see like other people literally I saw even a couple of people they tag Massacre and they were saying that, oh, big up Massacre, like your future is bright, you're doing wonderful thing for the space and like people just literally are big up Massacre and stuff like that. So these people out there need to understand, like, the critics need to understand that, oh, where one side have to do with this, we have all the right to be, celebrating, not just for the culture, but the mere fact that our own has put a stamp on that album as well, and we're here for it. You know what I mean? So again, them can't tell we how, how to celebrate. Them can't tell we what to say. We are celebrating because of Massacre contribution, on that album. And a win is a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win, yes, facts.
A
Right
win
now,
is a win.
Massacre have something where you can go frame. We said Grammy, where is Cartel own. Cartel in the business at least 10 years before Massacre. Massacre
Yo,
have
not even
something.
Keznam, me not see the man recognize, yo, and him there on the man album. Not even him. Him no
That's cool,
post and
man.
congratulate to the man them corrupt, bro.
So just for sure, Massacre, we just start the business where there, and Cartel the business like a dinosaur. Massacre have a Grammy, can go frame, even if it's a certificate, him have something can go frame
Mm-hmm.
and put up in a studio.
Yeah.
Where is Cartel one? We say him are the goat, him are the king, him have the biggest effect on this and that.
Yeah.
Where it is?
I post a video last night. Just a snippet that I cut from the live from yesterday regarding what does the future pretty much look like for Vibes Cartel. And you can tell a lot of people was not happy based on what's I had to say, but I care zero, bro. Like, I'm in this space not to shrink or to care about what other people have to say, as long as I'm coming from a place of truth, you know what I mean? A lot of them, they like me I tell us some big great one man, like, a comment and I go on the most way. Like, we have one man him comment about 3 times, like a sale of cartel, brother. You have to comment
All
like
right,
three
we'll
times
find a
on the
post, man. We'll find
three
a
times
post, man, and
on the
deal with
post.
him for you.
Yeah, it's just a short snippet, man. Based on what the future look like, film like, based on the fact that this is not the 90s anyway. We were talking about that yesterday, and this is not the early 2000s. Things are changing, and somebody needs to tell him that, listen, hey, this is, whatever you're doing, it's not hit. You need to pass the mantle on to somebody else. So that's basically just a little short snippet of what I was saying. So, like, they weren't happy about that, but really and truly, like, what does this mean? I need all the Gaza fans come to the front, and I need you to sit and ask yourself this question: there is to Vibes Carter? What does the future look like for him right now? I need Cartel himself to sit and think about it, like, where do I go from here? Because I don't think a lot of these artists, I don't think they know what the future holds for them. I don't think that they set up their life, in a sense where, all right, then when I'm 40, this is what I should be doing, or I'm gonna be doing when I'm 45, especially when you have the money that you can do certain things. It just seems like they're just winging it. You know what I mean? Like, you have a presentation, you're supposed to, you need to make sure you have the information at hand, and you don't prepare yourself. So basically, just going at the presentation, you just wing it. So that's how me see a lot of these artists, like, them wing it. Like Spice, the next one, like, me feel like she just out there wing it, because all of this dress up and dress up. Like, what is this dress up thing? What is it all about? Like, somebody explains to me, like, why she out there playing dress up like she a dolly every single day, from the first at January until now. She just had dress up and a post on her social media. That's it. There's nothing else. Like, what their musically is coming. Like, what can we, the people, see? And we have to put, people don't understand. We have to put these two people in the spotlight, right? And we have to call them up, because at the end of the day, them take up a title upon themselves where them cannot maintain and them cannot carry. People don't understand that. You understand? You take up a title, right? So which mean things need to be happening. Cause me never say no king just sit down in them are no, we know them are so-called king and queen, but me never see no so-called king or queen just sit down, bro. Like, just sit down on the throne, bro, till them have what old people have pan them thing they till them have
I'll
sore, so bedridden or sore, bro. Me never see that happen yet, bro. Like, my out them a got the, is either them a talk to the people, them a host some event or something a go on, like, we are king and a queen supposed to do, but in a this case, bro, like, what happening in a dance hall right now? Like, what them a do for dance hall right now? If you say, yo, them a lead the way forward. No fucking thing them a do. Them stagnant, bro. Them stagnant and them selfish. Them fucking
Fuck.
selfish.
And if the king, and the likes of the king, I run the place and the queen flapping up, or the queen I run the place and the king flapping up. The two of them will take up this crown upon themselves, get crowned at the same spot, same time, flap, nothing to show.
Yeah.
I
You see
think she
me?
said she has to try go now. That's plan some other music.
Loud
But I
dancer.
know I'm gonna try. But I know it's not easy
So you
loud
want to
dance.
try. Look, nobody, after you done sing how much years are underneath, I know you want to try gospel. I will not try trick.
Yeah, that's just like off to me. So it goes to show them now have no identity.
No
Them now
talent.
have no identity, no talent, and no fucking abiding city. You understand? I'm telling you already. The more we mature and the people them are mature, dancehall are mature. Well, some of it are mature,
Not
cause
even
we
one
here in the
year. Not wait,
space.
wait. Hold on, me not cut to me. Wait. And
Mhm.
when she get crowned? The last year him sting. I mean, something.
2 year before.
Oh,
So
she Carter get crowned last year, something.
yeah, yeah.
The two of them
Okay,
never
okay.
get crowned one time on the
The two
shore.
of them
That
get
me
crowned
say,
one
and
time.
one time the two of them get crowned, man.
Then
Nah,
crown
man.
one
Spice get
time,
crowned
man.
before, man.
No, Spice get
Okay,
crowned a while now.
okay,
Spice,
okay. But even that,
Spice get the
2
crown
year.
already, man. A good
2 year and
while.
you give up on
Oh,
dance already gonna sing gospel. You ready to go sing gospel?
Yeah, well,
But I two of them
but
are
me not
sing
hear,
gospel.
me not hear not talk about this thing with Spice, bro. And I just see where the fuck she come from with this British accent, bro.
Bro.
My mama said she live in England, you know. She can't do what she want to
When,
do. What is that? We never
when,
business with she. She live there for a minute, too, man.
Yeah,
She
man,
live in
she
England.
was cool after the go on.
She live in England, man.
live in England for how long?
She live in
She
England.
matter.
Baby, Spice thing and
Not
everything.
yeah, yeah, man. Not wrong with that, man. Not
Yo,
wrong with that.
bro, I feel if I England for 5 years, bro. That not you, bro.
That's true,
No,
but
not wrong with
That
stuff,
is
stuff
not,
cheap, you know. That's enough entertainment, G.
the thing
That's
nah,
is, Spice
entertainment.
and
Yeah,
the
That
set, you know.
yeah, but it not work for her,
it
cause here
not
what,
work, bro. It
you
not
say she
work. It
come out with the
disgusting,
accent, then
bro.
advertise her thing, bro. And everybody knows your Spice attack, you know.
No, but
Try
as I
remember
say
that, you
again,
know. Me say
Spice
when she
and the
come
chest.
out, eh?
Spice and the chest, man. The chest, this chest are the fish. Cause what you know?
No, man, me
Him
not sharing no threat over here, so me just a
fame
say
thing, you
for
know.
your
What you say?
career.
Fame
when
thing.
this spice, my boy, maybe.
Fame thing, you know. Him want to be the king, but fame king don't want us him I keep showing the arena. There's nothing else. I mean, it don't make no sense.
But even
Because
that
him
flop
never
out
sing
now,
no
bro.
sensible music, brother. Now, as a
Even,
matter of fact, he never sing no music. Him just make some noise and if you just say I'm the king and I just say go. If you just live, if you just take it, yo, the king say my king, or the man say I'm the king and everybody else to be. So shut up and have nothing to say. And everybody else is dead if you're hungry.
Hey TT, welcome
hey
to the
Mills.
panel.
Hey, I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to address the whole Spice thing. I
Mm-hmm.
think Spice. Once you touch on Spice, then you have to touch on the other women in the industry because Spice is able to be so comfortable because there has not been a challenger. And if you were to look at the other women, how they're behaving, they don't seem to be doing anything to progress or to rise above or to that level. So I think
that's not
that's
true.
why she can try to reinvent herself. She come with an accent. She does whatever she wants because there's no threat. There's nobody threatening her. Not in They're not threatening her based on how they're performing, and they are not even aiming at her like saying, "This is what I want. I want to be the next queen." I don't hear that. So that's probably something that um we have to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Like there's no competition, so she's just so comfortable, bro. It's true. It's so true.
Yeah, the ladies are, I don't know if they're lazy or they're afraid or I don't know, they don't love the music that much. But
Yeah, probably don't
just
know
think
that
about
much.
if it wasn't for Spice, like who else would say what we want about her? But had it not been for her, who is there representing the genre?
Yeah, something need to be done about the ladies, because I like even with
Shannon
Trends,
Mirror,
yeah.
Shannon Mirror is a good artist, but she has some more Shannon Mirror. I
Yeah,
think
we were
also need support women more. But I don't need to get enough support. Women and female, I don't need to get enough support.
Yeah, we were talking about Chanel Muir the other day. I think she would be a very good contender. I don't know like what's happening in her life, right now, or musically or whatnot. Like some people are just not that, in all honesty, are not just that blessed or lucky.
No, them not
Sometimes
the
when it
work. Some
comes to
people
the
not really get
space.
not really push out the work ethic certain way. I mean, I say she don't, but me just say in general,
Yeah.
some people don't, and then some people have the
Cancer
work ethic
question.
and don't have the link. Go on, babe.
Cancer question. When we notice, maybe a statement, we notice, all about the female, but A lot of times, if you're not seeing more than body or more relationship, they're not really going to be forward.
Yeah, we
What's
can't
the
hear.
problem? Eh?
It's hard to hear
What's
you,
the
Bigger Banks. I'm not hearing you
what?
clearly.
You hear me? You hear me now?
I hearing you, but it's not clear for on my end.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with. I was saying, I was saying that with the female artists them when them some of them cut them, but them sing about like them sell for their body or about relationships. I mean, I'm saying that we're not giving them enough support when I'm saying about other stuff. That is my problem. Them topics. The topics are very limited because they're not getting support. What do you think about that?
Well, we have Spice singing about one thing and she getting all the support she needs. So I don't know. Are you saying like people like Queen Ifrica not getting that support?
Yes, I know she do get support, but I'm just saying those are two veterans in the game. I'm talking the up and coming ones. I don't know if they're not consistent enough or they're not, or they're not, I don't know who's the talent, I don't know talent. I don't know, I just don't know because Jada was there, Shenseea was there. I mean, when this your name, yes, I know this guy check out, yes, she run Rory Stone of them, but she more like on the reggae side. I don't know why I'm talking to dance or female artists. I don't know if they get enough support or enough shine or what. I'm not just Spy, yeah, we know Spy sing about that, but that's her audience. That is Spy's audience. We have a conversation about that recently, and people here might bash her and say yes, that's what her audience want from her. That's how she make her money, so she can't be on the other music for that they require from her. So we can criticize and say that stuff, but that's what her audience require from her, and that's what she gave to them. So is that they're gonna change the mindset of the people and the mindset of the audience. But I mean, I'm just at weeks and like, what else can we do to get the support from the women then, or we support other women and other upcoming female artists? That's my 2 cents. But I have an idea. I think if I have more female disc jockeys, that would help a lot. I would play the female in that space. That's my idea, Steve.
But Bigger Bags, they have to show that they wanted to. Because we can out here and identify the qualities. There are a lot of ladies out there that has the talent, but they don't have the drive. So if they're not
That's
pushing
true.
it for it, then I am not going to be here go push them. Like Shanice Muir is excellent. She's very talented. But she's not
Mm-hmm.
pushing it. She's not consistent and she's not dominating, not even a month. So she might come out with one song and you like it and you get a little buzz, but they're not maintaining it. And that's the problem that I'm having with the women. Look at Jada Kingdom. She got one of the highest. Look what happened to her during the
Class.
class with Stefflon Don.
Yeah,
She had the
yeah.
exposure of almost the world. The entire
Yeah, she
America was on it
capitalized on it.
because it
Yeah.
came with some level of drama. And what she do
She
after
was
that? What
Yeah,
she have to do
because
after that?
she was big. She did get really big in the UK. If she come and people are telling her just come do a show in the UK, just come do a show here. She never come. I think she missed out on that.
Hey,
She missed out.
Don't forget Jada is also a gamer, you know. Hey, me not trust them people that will play a game, you know. Me I tell you, truth, me I tell you,
No,
boy.
you have a little problem as well. I think she have a slight mental problem because what
Mm.
happened before. So maybe that was it. I think she talked about it. She speak
Yeah,
about it before.
but me know her to be a gamer on Twitch as well. So you know, them gamer, then when
Okay.
them a do them thing, them do them stuff for hours. Cause remember say them make money on Twitch too, you know. So that's the next
Yeah, I
thing.
know.
You have to love what you do to the point where you feel like say boy, yo, if you know do what you have to do your partner go put on and this is a massacre channel and I know this conversation has nothing to do with him, but that's why we all love and respect Massacre because Massacre treat
The
dancehall like a
music.
literal
Yeah.
job, bro. Like literally, no matter say the
And
studio
that's
in
in
the
job. That's
yard,
what he says.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Matter say the studio in
Last
the
week out.
yard, right?
Sean Paul or Shaggy say, yo, them to do a thing with him and when them reach a studio, Massacre did it
Shaggy.
already.
Shaggy.
The man did a studio already, bro. Wait.
Yeah,
As a
Man said
big
dance
artist.
like me, I
you
not
have to
speak out, man.
serious. You have to serious, man. You have to serious about the thing, man. But when them have other options, I think that's what it's like dancehall are just them part-time thing. And it's like when them have other options. Cause that's how it feel to us. You understand the same thing with alkaline. Alkaline come treat dancehall like a part-time job. Him pop in and him pop out. After him what happened, him do emotions what 3 weeks ago? What going for alkaline, you know? You see me with at the panel live, I interact with him fans or the panel like
No,
way active on social media, like when I do right now. You
the very
understand?
same thing that helped him be notorious that it a kill him now. But him fans them
Yeah.
say him a stream, so you know what I mean? Because him staying away and nowadays he needs to be interactive. But I guess maybe that's it what it is.
Yeah, man. Them you see them no treat it and passionate about what them do. Cause when you love and you care about something, what you do, you treat it with care. So therefore, you think twice when you go put before you put out certain focus song out there. You think twice when it comes to how you look in at the spotlight, the certain things where you mix up yourself into when it comes to the music. You understand? And again, I hear you guys say it all the time. I'm gonna say it now that Massive have set the bar so fucking high and them so comfortable with the low bar. And that's one of the main things why they're fighting him. You understand? Them love the comfort, them love the space where dancehall, they don't want to reach up and put life and put decency in the music. Them willing for just do whatever and hope say whatever work. I'm understand say people sometimes them trapping at them ways, but at the end of the day, if me I do something, right, I mean know say all right then me need a different image, I need a different way to approach this thing. Yeah. Me gonna do it what needs to be done. You understand? But me personally, I feel love when me do in order for me say no, me need to make a change. So if me used to sing
Uh,
about Obi and bleaching cream, me know say all right then me have to take out that out of the music and make my music marketable. Because me love it to the extent
yes.
where me go cut out the media credit, me cut out the gimmicks and make sure say yo,
And
me
move the
package up
genre
this thing in the
forward.
right way.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the whole that needs everybody that needs the producers them as well, and the consumers as well, meaning me as well. We the people in Jamaica that are when them burst was before them go fire to consume proper music and demand well not demand but make sure they get proper music. But let's Valent to the same king of trap, my
Yeah,
dancehall
yeah.
trap. No, I don't know if Reggae king and talks about that or
I
squash.
mean, I mean, for that I did see it, and I shook my head. Because this trap thing, yeah, it runs deeper than what we know. So this trap music thing, it needs a whole episode by itself, because it needs to be debunked. And that's just my when we say debunked, meaning well,
Trap need
maybe
come out of the
wrong
music
word.
and it not for the 10 years that it's been out, it never really get the big break. So I don't know when it'll get that break.
Yeah.
And
So
the people them are reject trap. So artists them need to know what them do.
yeah, let me remove the I said debunked earlier. That's not the word I'm looking for. Yet it need a whole conversation by itself so people can understand what it does. Bigger bags to the genre. Like we can talk about trap probably for this entire life, but I don't want to do that. But really and truly, like, but it makes me question him. Like, I know he's talented, and when we hear him say, I was like, no, Valiant, no, don't say that, bro. It's like
Maybe
he
for
doesn't
that's a
really.
troll. Maybe that's a troll cause one time one when him Asian say a dance all on him shoulder with my column and then Silk Bass and my King too and then them just a come say something, you know what I mean? So maybe that is it. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be, a whole, trolling. It could be, but at the end of the day, we know that life and death in the power of the song.
Gaza them no
Song.
want see them thing there no charge it. Them no want see them the thing there. Them want the youth them fi come say yo a cartel of the man. Everybody them want come say that. And him just sit down and post every day. And I say go brother. You can't want king and resign and go on a foreign gang and live. You're not even there on the ground and defend your thing. You're not put in a good music. You corrupt the youth them mind. You pay people to come out come bring down the youth.
Yeah,
You
and
don't feel like
there's
say you go get beaten.
And then do so another thing too, like the fans them boost him up and I tell him say, he has more years, for Grammys to come, saying that, he has more years, in order to win a Grammy. Like what? Like this man is not 30 years old. Like what? Like what's happening here? That them literally say after him lose, like, oh, him have more years. I mean, I'm not trying to bring down nobody, but I don't know, but I don't know how that look. You know what I mean? Cause if him can, if him in him 50s right now and him can't find it, me not see how him a go find it. You know, a year from now or 2 years from now, me not really see that. In my opinion, that's just
Well,
my opinion. I
now
don't know what you guys
remember
think.
how Bob Marley got some of his Grammys, so he still can get it.
Yeah, well, I think I saw that joke to somebody was saying
Yeah.
that, oh, when
Mm-hmm.
Cartel dead, him all gets it. So, but but me know TT me not really seem set up nothing for see right then. Maybe the system is just being biased towards him, and then hopefully maybe when God forbid he passed off, because me no ambush weapon nobody, then he will get what is due to him. I not really say nothing where really set up for him right now for see right then. Some way in the future, something that the way him could have probably get if him not get it now. Me not really see where him set up for make that happen.
Well, he's boasting about this album that is about to be released. So maybe this is it. Somebody's background is pretty noisy too. Or is it me?
Those is that your background or is it Bigger Bag's background?
I'm muted, you know. I'm
Oh,
mute.
you're
I'm mute.
muted. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I still cannot hear it, but I think I hear like a blowing. Like I don't know if it's a fan blowing or something sound like air, like just blowing.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, sexy chef, how are you?
Great, thank you. Just to add to what everyone's saying, Mel's, I agree. I'm not sure how long this man has to energetically have an input in dancehall. I saw Cartel in concert, I guess, in September last year, and the man was wearing a knee brace. He was wearing a knee brace on stage.
Mm.
I'm sorry, like, you don't have very long to perform. Your voice isn't, again, in top tier shape. You're not fit. You're just exit. That's all. Just exit gracefully and leave. Dancehall is a young man's sport.
Sexy chef, are you
Yeah,
still there? I think you're
I don't
breaking
know
up.
why I'm thinking can be the leader of the dancer still. I think you
This
just need to step back and do him and do and just leave the new school, the younger one them feet and allow it and just them show them and them thing. But the more to be
possibly
present.
it is a young man's sport. And look, all of these excuses about, oh, but remember he was in prison for 13 years. Nobody cares about that, respectfully. That was your own personal choice, and that's where you ended up. If you took your career seriously, instead of worrying about other things, then you would have had the chance to, reap the fruits of your labor.
Mm-hmm.
No one should, there should be no pity party about missing out on a Grammy. I'm sorry, but also disrespectful of Pato and his team to say that they've just put together a few songs and made it a project when you have other artists who have spent 2 3 years on an album, so many different parties, right, playing a role in creating this album, which is a masterpiece and obviously an evidence of work for these artists that they're proud of. They submit their projects to the Grammys, and you're telling me that 2 days before the closing date, you just put some songs together and submit it as a project. It's an absolute disrespect to the other artists who have worked really hard on their albums.
Yeah, exactly.
Sexy
And
chef. I don't. I. What he said though was that he said the songs were top tiered, the mix were of good quality. It's just that he didn't put them together in terms of association, assembling them. But in terms of making the songs, he said they were, according to him, they were of good quality.
Really? Well, no, I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't find that to be true. That's just my opinion. If anyone's ever listened to
Well, I
this,
don't believe him either, but I'm just telling you what he said
yeah,
versus
no, I
what you're saying.
understand. I just it's a massive disrespect. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever taken the time to look at the credits on an album. So many people play a part in creating an album. You know, artists have to work day and night in between tours, in between radio interviews, etc. So many things. They've
Yep.
got their own family, and you're so proud to say, "Oh yeah, you know, it was just 2 days before the deadline, and we just put some stuff together and submitted a project." Absolute
Mm.
disrespect to
Yeah.
music artistry, really is.
And they still expected to have won Chevy with that bullshit. Take that somewhere
Yeah,
else.
it's interesting though, isn't it? Because the
Mm-hmm.
reality is, again, you hear them saying, "Oh, well, you know, we don't really care about the Grammys," but you submitted a project, so you
Yep.
do care about the Grammys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
yeah,
do
they
care
do.
about it.
They're sore losers. That's what it is. They do
Absolutely
care.
ridiculous. Then again, just to address this point about, oh well, why are the one side fans celebrating as if they won a Grammy? Again, if you've contributed to a winning album, that is something to celebrate. Out of every person Keznamdi or Leela IK could have chosen, they chose Massacre. And those
Mm-hmm.
songs that Massacre collaborated with were the leading songs on the album. Your artist hasn't done that. He hasn't done that.
Wow. It was pathetic, yo.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, the knee brace. Yeah, he needs to sort out his knees. I'm one of the
But but
jets
but
anyway.
but no him have but no him have sure in August I come up so how am I go perform for hours with knee brace and stuff
No
and
idea. I have no idea. I mean, again, this rhetoric about, oh yeah, it's because of Cartel why this show sold out. Listen, bigger bags can tell you this for fact. You see, Reggae Land is sold out every year, regardless of
mm-hmm,
the artists that are on there. Reggae Land is sold out. For example, my uncle, he rebooks his ticket once they go live. He
mm-hmm,
rebooks at the same time every year upon the release date. It has
mm-hmm,
nothing to do with Cartel being influential and him
mm-hmm,
selling out tickets. It's absolute bullshit.
mm-hmm,
Bullshit. Up to December, 70% of the tickets were sold. This
Exactly.
as soon as this concert finished, I don't know if it's a week or 2 weeks after, then just put them on resale and people sign up for it. Without even the lineup. Nobody knows what's
Exactly.
line gonna be. And the
Thank you,
tickets
bigger
start to sell
bags.
again. Yeah.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with him being a driving factor of selling tickets. Absolute
mm-hmm.
madness. Rubbish.
Yeah.
And the
Top
UK
man.
is very big on reggae and dancehall. Once they see a show where Jamaican acts are performing, they are
Mm-hmm.
going to buy tickets. It has nothing
Yes.
to do with him. Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
Man, they're man, they're just trying to like try everything to fluff him up. Top man said earlier that Nuffy was crying.
Oh no.
Was
Poor
he
plate
Top
washer.
man check in a Top man, was he crying for real or it was, cause me not see that video there. Cause me must say Nuffy ugly already. If you go see Nuffy a ball, me not think it'd be a sight to behold. But then fi ball man, then fi ball. Me say we not stop beat them, man. We not stop beat them. Hold on, guys. I'm getting my charger. My phone is about to knock the. It's about to kick the bucket. But yeah, if he was really crying, that would be something to see. But they're very very quiet over there. Them not really have this. I was on a live this morning. I just stepped in to see what was going on because I know they were talking about us, talking about the mere fact that, oh, we are celebrating and all of that stuff they were talking about, but them literally over there just argue on the panel. So I don't even know what the channel represent, but like they were over there and everybody was just arguing. They might talk about cartel, they might talk about massacre. It was just crazy. Everybody over there over there just in frenzy because this man lost. Bro, just keep it moving. Nobody nobody have time for, you know, the sub story. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Like, you know, Kez worked extremely hard. He got the Grammy. Move gracefully. I bet he didn't even come out and congratulate Kez. Vibes
That's what I was
Cartel.
just about
Did
to
he?
ask you,
Did he?
Mel.
Did
That's
he
what I was
come
just
out?
about to ask.
Because we were saying last night that we have not we not seen none at all. So I think people were saying that he wasn't there.
Mm.
As in he wasn't there at all, because I tried to look to see if he was there, but I don't think he was, in all honesty.
Yeah, I was just
So
about to ask if he's obviously sent congratulations to Kez, but haven't seen anything on social media. Maybe I've missed it, or maybe it just didn't happen.
no, I saw Kez, he posted Layla when she was performing. You know, you see how Unity
Hmm.
look? That's how Unity look. He, you know, he
Yeah.
posted a nice video of her while she was performing, you know, which was really nice and whatnot. But I'm not seeing, I'm not see, me not see Froggy come out none at all, come say nothing. Me not see him. Olin say Kez crash them party. Absolutely, absolutely. You know, and then we're gonna make it about color, and we're gonna make it about a whole lot of things, you know what I mean? And you know, like, come on, let's be real.
Sorry. What do you mean making it about color? Well, explain,
And the
please.
mere fact he's in California, and the mere fact that he, you know, he's, you know, these people, man, like the
So, oh,
shit that I've
so,
seen out there.
so what they're saying is because he's of lighter skin, that's why he won the Grammy.
Yeah, but I mean, I mean, long time ago, that was what they were tying Sean Paul and Shaggy to as well. You
Oh
know,
dear. Well,
when the whole,
I don't remember
Yeah,
Coffee
but
being light skinned. I don't remember Beanie Man
Shabba
Shadrax
the
being light
Grammy.
skinned. Sorry, I don't.
Exactly. Beat him
What was
man.
it?
Beat
yeah,
him on the
people
Grammy.
yeah, people bring
Black
forth
Uhuru.
that as well. It's just to talk about the things that they have been, you know, out there saying, you know, bigger bags, that, you know, because you know they're gonna always find something, because you know them a go as far, no one a say, oh, you know, like them a try to say, oh, Cartel don't need the Grammy need Cartel, like, you know, those nonsense. You know, so when a man is drowning, you know, he try to clutch at any little thing that he can clutch at, which is really, you know, pathetic. But I know that, you know, they love to pull this, you know, colored card. And yes, thanks for that, Black Star Boy say coffee, dark skin. Yeah. So when I don't get them points in that. But they always try to bring up some bullshit. Don't even mention Kabaki.
They're just trying to spin a narrative to
Exactly,
prove their
because to fluff him up, them never hold Cartel accountable. They never yet. Them all them pick apart everything and everyone around him before they would hold him accountable for the trash, you know that he's doing. Oh Lord, what a you know, what a nice day. And February's here. February's already here. So, you know, we know say like with the blink of an eye, March is here and Mobo is right around the corner. So we know say another beating right there. So for Froggy again. Right there. So how you feel, Sexy Chef, about the massacre, when you feel you because I mean you're in that side, you want bigger bugs. So like how you guys feel about, you know, I don't know what you guys can tell from the street or anything in that area.
Honestly, on my true feeling, Whites is such a big anthem here. Massacre has a really great space in the UK. They love him here, and you could see that from even the Wireless show. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Cartel has this whole redemption story that he's trying to clutch at, you know, very tightly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not into. I honestly, I have to just say, I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who will be the winner. I'm not sure.
I think if they go by the rules that say in the songs, and so basically the songs them been released in between November 2024 and what November 2025. And then by the song them the disc jockey, so all they take votes from the disc jockey them. The UK dancehall disc jockeys like Robert Ranks and what name what he doing now?
Shawnee B.
Shawnee B and the rest of them. And if they go by that, Massacre win hands down. But as you said, the redemption story, which last year they gave him a redemption story award with some
Exactly. They gave him an impact award. Yeah.
an
So I'm
impact
just
awards.
wondering
I
if
don't
it's
know
the
if they
same. theme.
Yeah. If they
Because
want to give him next one, go ahead.
yeah, because based on my understanding, right, he was nominated in two categories. Like one of the categories he's with like Cardi B, them and then bigger, bigger international acts.
International award, that's what I'm saying. So if
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna use the shows, if they're gonna use shows, that's only way they want to use it. Say get into two shows back to back in the arena, and then did the next show wireless. But that is not what the award was about. It was who dominates faces music, and White
Yeah.
is so huge.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Sex and Mute, they're them close by. But White so much at the them. So if them go like that, Road Massacre should win.
Yeah,
But they
that's
might just give it him. We're not sure if it, because he has never won one. So they might think about giving it one. International awards, I don't know how they make it. I think they say about how it got on the charts in the UK and stuff like that. So I don't know how the mobile get to vote because remember mobile was messing up a few years ago.
mm-hmm.
Shakespeare Kelly and the people was like really not interested in more. But I think personally, if mobile will make a big impact, they should invite Massacre to come and perform Whites. I think that would lift up the
Yeah.
arena.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be a good move for Mobo.
that'd be
Yeah.
a good move for mobile because that would move the crowd. That
Oh
definitely
Yeah.
would give them
wow.
a big hype.
I love that. I love that bigger bags. I love that.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't really know nobody first time for mobile,
because
but if they
based on
really
my
wanted it to live up,
yeah, because based on my understanding, like there's a song in the I would there's the song that gets each and every one in that category. I get that's what they use to nominate them. So based on my understanding, like Shensia had a song in there, Massacre, Cartel, and all of them. But when we really look at it, the only song in the well, there was only two to me in the category that was very popular. But out of all the songs, like Whites is more popular than all of those songs. So I guess let's just wait and see.
Yeah,
But
Whites is best definitely the UK's anthem. And
hmm
what I mean, this song is so like transnational. Like it honestly, it goes everywhere.
yeah,
Like
hmm
that's
Whites
true.
goes everywhere. Even people who don't speak English, like they sing Whites. It's weird
Yeah,
to me. Obviously, like
very
bigger
weird.
bags will tell you London is a
Yeah, very
melting
weird.
pot of everyone from every corner of the earth is in this city, London. And when you
Yeah,
in the
what was it
north
at
they sing
90?
whites, you think they're
Yeah,
Jamaican. They have the
yeah,
patois
that's true.
down pat. They know it
yeah, I
inside
know.
and
I,
They
I
know it,
heard
man.
it. I heard
White.
I heard the accent and I was like, yo, I was watching a show one time and I was like, yo, these people have so much fucking swag the way how they speak. I'm like, this is like fucking trap patois they're speaking, like literally
I
like
swear,
the
London is like
slangs they
Little Kingston.
use.
It's the
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
same
like the
that's
Jamaican
what
slangs they
London.
patois.
use.
It's the
It's
same
you know,
Jamaican
it's
patois. Mel's, when you come to London, everyone will ask you Wagwan. That's what they will say.
Yeah,
Wagwan fam.
what?
one one. Yeah,
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 they
man.
use
Every
words like
Damn.
pre. They use the same vernacular patois that we
definitely.
use in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Damn, I need
they
to go
use
to
it
London
definitely.
then. I need to go to London.
You should come here.
Girl,
You'll love it.
guys, crazy thing, I was gonna go to Germany. I was literally gonna go to Germany but let's just keep that.
Yeah,
But I was like,
yeah,
ah,
I'm actually planning to
maybe,
book my ticket
nah.
for summer jam. I'm planning to go to summer jam.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna go because he's performing. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Me as well. That's how I'm going. That's why I'm going. But
Yeah,
if to be fair, if more ones really want to move them show this year, get Master to perform. Because that Carter performed last year two songs, I think him and Spice. But they should get
mhm.
Master to perform this year. Whites and Mute or Whites and Rich Sex, and then give him the award because really and truly that's been the song. Since Whites came out 2024, that literally run the UK to this day. Anywhere
Yeah,
Whites play, it can't play once. And the
right.
reaction is like it just like a brand new song.
It sounds fresh.
Yeah,
You know what I actually
every
saw
time.
recently? Sorry to interrupt you, bigger bags. I saw a video of like just purely Africans. I'm talking about Nigerians who were born in the UK singing whites word for word. And on the caption, it said, um, It said massacre. This song has us Nigerians, or Igbo, it's a tribe in Nigeria. Us
Mm-hmm.
Igbo people in a chokehold. That's how crazy whites is here in
Yeah,
the
but
UK.
Yeah, man, I told them that
I
before,
don't know
man.
if it was
Whites.
was it in the UK bigger bags where he was Black Star. I'm gonna come to you soon and very soon. Was it in the UK where the entire stadium was literally singing whites, bro? Like literally was just
It was
singing.
Jamaica versus Nigeria. Jamaica was Nigeria in
Damn.
Brentwood Stadium. Yeah,
Damn, they
on a
were
Premier League ground.
singing, and
Crazy. Yeah, man.
in the Arsenal when they
Changing
were
room.
training, yeah, they were the other one them listen to whites. I'm like, oh my god, do I
Regularly.
even
If you
understand?
Regularly, yeah, man. Regularly.
if you ask most, I'm telling you, like, you have, okay, the whitest of the white football player, for example, what's the skinny one's name
Declan,
again?
Declan Rice. Declan
Cole
Declan
Rice.
Palmer.
Rice, yes,
Cole
Mola
Palmer.
Rice guy. Okay,
Yeah,
he
Muller Rice, yeah.
knows these songs inside
Yeah,
out. If you go on his
yeah.
Instagram, his stories that he uploads, it's massacre music.
Yeah.
Damn.
All of these guys who play football.
They know Massacre. Yeah, man. He's the man right
You
now,
know,
definitely.
in a air Cole Palmer tell say, oh, when him prepare for a match, I must kind listen to.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Mm-mm-mm.
Massacre, if more were really like give Massacre it, that would be a travesty. A lot of people would be upset, trust me. A lot of
Yeah.
people would be upset because White's really like a national anthem. And as Chester can tell you, not just black people who are singing, everybody sing it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody sing it word for word. And what I do it, I watch it from 2024. I like a brand new song every time it play. Any party, any White play at a wedding, White play anywhere at all.
Mm-hmm.
Spontaneous. People just play White and then carry, just pull up, it just loud. Anywhere go just hear White play. Trust me, man.
Ma-
It's gonna give me
Mahmoud in the chat says just like Gambia, Africa, Massacre is the man. Tell them that. Thank you for that, Mahmouda. All right, guys. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the chat, don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share to some friends, that way they can catch at least the last part of the live. And of course, if you guys wanna, support the channel, you guys can go ahead to do so. I'm gonna put my Zelle in the heading, and you guys can see it if you guys want to support the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Black Star Bar, what's going on?
They're taking and
Yeah, them
things.
are trying
So.
to tell me how to celebrate and what, they want
Oh,
for
the
the
celebration police are out.
yes, that's how we all, we are going too much, and we forgive Fraggy a break, which we would, him could have all
No,
come out. We're
nothing of
not
them
doing it.
wildest dreams. Nothing of them wildest dreams. Remember say we just release one EP or mash up the whole of the world and them still flop, 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 flop everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
One comment is flop, 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 flop. What make them feel like say them not gonna feel pressure that this man has been getting nominations and no congratulations. Putting on them
Man.
neck right through them and I'm more I don't know who make them feel like say them have a chance. We're gonna step in at them neck again. I'm sure about it. Because when you
Mm-mm.
give somebody a lifetime award or whatever they gave Cartel last year, you're basically telling that person to wrap it up. All right, we see what you're doing for the culture. Like, you're not really that hot anymore. So, we give you something so you can go out gloriously. Me not think more about that give him that award last year and then come give him Caribbean Artist of the Year this year.
No, sir.
Over
Yo,
stage
a
show. And you don't
massacre
have
get
one
that.
song. Cartel don't
Massacre
have
get that, bro.
Cartel don't have a hit from 2016. I need them fans them to just understand that you're not it anymore.
yeah, man. I've been telling you 7 years, and there's no musical genre in the world that is led by a 50-year-old. That has never happened before, and not happened yet. I'm not think that happened
Yeah,
anyway. Music is led by younger people.
him not have no music in the space or dominate the space and things. So
Yeah, but a 50-year-old that make music like that.
that could be crazy, yo.
Yeah, and to be fair, white overshadow everything, and then mute and rich sex is like some slow burn over there. So I don't know how come them are gonna make them not give it. If them not get as I said, if Bobo really want them thing lift up, get Massacre come perform at them show and give them the award, trust me. That give them that give them even more ratings.
Yeah, to go lift up London, man. That's a go lift with a
It
lift
a
up
lift
London.
it a lift up the Mova awards again.
Yep.
It a lift it up again because if you can get the person who can perform the biggest song in a one of your urban music awards, it just give a legitimately thing about it like yo, see the artist and can perform that song, yeah. And the crowd itself, the reaction of the crowd will be crazy. But
I
I don't
agree,
know.
bigger bags. And also, do you know why it will be really good for Massacre in terms of exposure? So I think this year the Mobos are going to be held in Manchester, which is again a
Yeah,
predominantly white area. It's not very diverse. That also gives them a chance to look into dancehall a lot more. Not, just Massacre's music, but
yeah.
also dancehall. So
Dance
I
on
don't know. I
itself,
think
yeah.
if yeah, I think if Mobos are if they're visionaries in any aspect of it, they would actually do what you're saying, bigger bags. I agree with that.
Yeah, they need to be reach out to Masca and say, look, we're gonna make it perform here. And that's you know what I mean? Because I think that would have give them a legitimate edge for a lot of the shows them here as well. Because for have the biggest song I perform on your show, and it'll be so huge for them. Very, very huge for them in terms of
Yeah.
traffic on them Instagram page. Billions of people talk about more, and then maybe more people like, yeah, we could go next year, then you know what I mean? But
Yeah, them
I don't know.
set up themselves for success for sure.
So
Cause
success, yes,
yeah,
definitely.
the people definitely approve of that. I would love to see that performance.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
the headlines though from like the BBC top
Hmm.
performer massacre at the Mobos 2026? Oh,
Yep.
would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Any more awards them give to cartel is just putting a nail in the coffin dancer. I'm gonna know
Black
if
Star Boy.
yeah, I don't know if like these award shows know that because Cartel is not for dancehall, he's anti-dancehall. He is for Cartel and Cartel only. And he has been one that has led dancehall down the doldrum and why we are struggle to gain the international success because he used his power and his influence at the time to influence dancehall in the wrong way and for shoot down anybody make them feel like say them can't compete or them not good enough to be at the top or for transition to the world stage. Because everybody who will come after worship Cartel and have to be under Cartel. And because he was not that big international success before he went to prison, you realize that nobody who was actively participating in Ghana could have made the transition under the dancehall because he was leading them into a Sack Valley culture um, and mediocrity, where that was the theme and that was what was running the place and running dancehall. So you find out say the other artists and the other creative personnel that were in the space, they were fighting against the grain because this man have the culture in a chokehold and is what he is doing is going and the most popular thing in the space. And there was nobody that was really strong enough, save for probably say a busy signal who was strong enough for stand up on himself and stick to what busy signal do. And which is why you can say that busy signal even today is such a major success story in Africa and in the diaspora because there are very few artists who are actually holding to what they hold true. Mavado was also one of them. And as you can see, Mavado gained the international success way before Cartel, right? And these are the things that Cartel was doing with the space. Him hold on everybody who him feel like say was a challenge to him or could have compete with him just to glorify himself. He's not for dancehall and everything that he has introduced to dancehall, the shock value, the the instant gratification of just doing things to in the media
Blackmailing and gatekeeping.
and gatekeeping and everything, he has stifled the genre. And it's so painful to hear people come out and they say, oh, dance, him come save dancehall, him come save dancehall and kill Afrobeat. Bro, dancehall cannot do nothing to Afrobeat, and Afrobeat cannot do nothing to dancehall, right? The genre just became popular. And yes, because there was a decline in dancehall, Afrobeat also gained traction. But regardless of whether dancehall was doing well, Afrobeat was always going to Afrobeat,
You get what I say? There's nothing with dancer could have do for stop that. And there's nothing that Cartel is doing right now for stop Afrobeats artists. What is happening with Afrobeat is that, as Bujo rightfully say, and as a lot of even Burna Boy admitted, Afrobeats does not have the soul because it is very focused on feel good music, and it is not dipping delving deep into the issues that are facing the African continent, and because of that, it becomes a music that just rise to the top, and because it have no belly, it have no depth, it is slowly and surely fizzling as we see it here, but it's still very much strong and still very much thriving. I want people to understand that Cartel has done so much bad for a dancehall that all of the young artists that want to come up now is some version of Cartel, and this is why the music is not transitioning into different markets, right? And I want people to understand that Cartel gaining these awards and gaining these accolades is a detriment to the culture because he represents the wrong thing for the younger generation to look up to, not just musicians, even also just the regular public as well, you know? So I just want to make that clear. Like when we're over here saying where me feel good say him no win, I know why me feel good say him no win. Because that man has done so much bad for dancer.
And Black Star Boy, the last stuff where you just say, may agree to it, is it. And at this point, in the music, you can say Massacre influence with the younger generation. Is it? Because the young youth, them are cut out of the segregation and all for themselves and like them are believing in themselves. Like most of the young youth, them are say them a king. The other day, what the youth name? Silk Boss.
Asian. Oh,
Even Asian too. Silk Boss I say, yo, you're my king. Jashi believe in himself. Is it Asian? See no Valiant I say you're my king something there. A
Trap
trap
Hall.
dancer.
Hmm.
So the youth them I do more collabs with them one another. The youth them even the juggling, you see the juggling take time rise up back again. Is it? And I can't tell the reason why juggling this stop. Cause they must say, yo, if I'm on the pan rhythm, if move out of the pan rhythm, you know I go pan it. Bounty the pan rhythm, you know I go pan it. And him take away female and producer, not nice. And just lock away himself over there. So guys are lock out themselves. So so the music they end up become stagnant because when dancehall upon the pinnacle, right? Not collab, I mean a juggling, Sean Paul in the pan rhythm, Shaggy in the pan rhythm, Sizzler them, so the business the unite is it. But now with Massacre influence how Massacre do and everybody see say yo like bro like you know if you bad mind a man, believe in yourself. Nobody no better than you, nobody no more than you. Is it do the collab them? Is it look on the Massacre and Shensi a collab, look on the Massacre, Roman Virgo, Massacre and Chronicler, Massacre and um TJ. Is it like come together and the song them big? Is it? And as me say, with the young youth them nowadays, them are believing in themselves. Even Nigeria post a video, me post a picture with a crown, you know. So the youth them are believing in themselves, are empower themselves. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Before we go any further, I just wanna somebody went ahead and they sent me a contribution through Zelle. I don't wanna call out the person their full name. I don't know who the person is in the chat, but you know yourself. Thank you so much for your contribution to the live. I appreciate you. Also guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Shabby, before you go, I wanted to touch base on the on that video that you sent me this morning because
Earlier. Yeah.
it was something to really talk about because we're
Yeah.
on this topic that
Yes. I'm glad you
Black
brought it
Star
up.
Boy,
Yeah.
yeah, Black Star Boy and some activities are part of this conversation too. Like there was this person who he posted on Instagram and he was talking about not just the dancehall overall, but literally was talking about the, the somewhat backwardness of Jamaica in terms of the things that people are doing. And by talking about that, he transitioned right into the dancehall culture, right? He was talking about the mere fact that, you know, the skin bleaching. He was talking about the mere fact, that the obia that is being put upon in the music, and the whole illegal thing of people, singing about, singing about these things in their music in terms of like the scamming and all of that stuff. And he's like, these are things that are destroying, um these things are simply destroying the culture and destroying the music. And I kind of I really smiled, not at the fact that, you know um it's something to smile about, but because we have been saying this, and we've been saying this on our channel based on where these things are coming from. And we have been, saying these things forever, and for somebody to bring these things up, it's something to really smile about, that we are on the same page. And there was not one lie that was told in that video. I think I reposted it. So I don't know if, for whoever, following me on Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you guys are free to do so. It's, melissa.ferron. You can follow me on, you guys can follow me on Instagram, because I reposted the video over there, that way other people can obviously see it, but there was not one lie that was told, right? He brought a lot of those things he was talking about, he brought it right back to the music. He went as far as said that people who are bleaching them skin, them shouldn't get no form of government aid, because that money that they're spending to rub onto them skin and bleaching them skin, that money should be used, that money should be used to take care of themselves, versus buying, this bleaching cream. And bleaching cream supposed to be illegal, right? It's supposed to, that's what he was saying. Bleaching cream is supposed to be illegal. Anybody who is selling it needs to be locked up, and stuff like that. And I agree with him 100%, because like what, like what are we doing to ourselves? Like, out there rubbing these things on, on our skin and stuff like that, that's beside the point. But it just, because he narrowed the light on the dancehall music, I couldn't help but think about what he was saying, because again, it was things that we have been saying here. And it bring back to, Vibes Cartel and what he represent in the dancehall music, because nobody was bleaching them skin. Me not say nobody that happened before, but he made it more prominent, and as we know it, right, made it more prominent in the culture. People are bleach them skin, or rub, rub on cake soap on them skin and stuff like that. So it goes back to what Black Star Boy was saying earlier, that giving this man an award, it mean that we award him for all of the fuckery we him do in a dancehall, right? Like, he has been doing something good, and he has not been doing good by the youths them to begin with. So I'm not supposed to get no award. So it just goes. I just wanted to bring up that video, that Sexy Chef brought to my attention, because it was really a soulful video, and something to really look into, based on the fact that the music is a big part of the culture. People learn through the music all the time. They do what the songwriter said in the music. We've seen it here in America, and I'm sure Bigger Bags and Sexy Chef seeing it in the UK, where the artists them sing about something, and then it become a trend. It become this thing that people are doing. So it's the same thing in the dancehall, where some of these artists, they sing about certain things, and it become a trend, it become a lifestyle. And unfortunately, in some instances, it's a negative trend that become a lifestyle for these people. And as the revolutionist, I want to be able to talk about these things, because it's about change in the dancehall space. It's about a new, right? And I don't want to tap back into the whole trap dancehall era, but is people were saying, you know, this is not the evolution. This is not the evolution of dancehall. I just want to get that straight, because evolution is supposed to be something great. It's more of dilution, and I'll just leave it there, right? So we have to be careful of the people that we're listening to into the space, the things that they're bringing into the space, especially for people who have kids, right? Kids, they grasp onto so many things, and before you know it, them start to sing these songs and whatnot, especially when they're catchy, right? So we have to be careful of the things that we are following up on, and these artists that we're bigging up on, and whatnot. And again, this is no calling out at Valiant, because he's saying that he's a trap, king for dancehall, right? But we want to say this. I want to say this, that I want a space where these artists, they are still young. I want to see them find themselves, right? Don't settle for scraps, because that's literally what I got from that video. And I was like, no, Valiant, no, not settling for scraps, right? But sit down with yourself one of them the year and think, bro. Self-reflect. All of the things that we go right for you, all the things that we go wrong, and just put all of them in a them little category there. Find yourself, right? A man cannot find the music before him find himself. So he have to find himself. And it's not about what works. Sometimes we have to move away from that. It's not all about what is working, but we have to find out what is right for me and right for the people, right? Is this long term? Is this short term goal of mine? And by any means, if it's a short term goals for you, go for it, do whatever you want to do. But if you want to make this a career, right, first and foremost, you have to par with people who make sense. You have to listen to people who make sense in the music, and block out all of the noise that is around you, right? And to the younger generation, we talk about Silk Boss yesterday, we talk about Valiant today. Surrounding yourself with people who is walking the walk and talking the talk, or have done it before, right? And get some inspiration. If we don't have nothing, none, go get it. But Spice now go give it to no, Cartel now go give it to no. On need people in the space where literally I go give no that drive, that motivation there. Come, I can tell you, the trap dancer might feel good, but it's just good for a short time, not for a long time. And as to Bigger Bags comment earlier, that's why it have not been lasting, and people don't really talk about it. You understand? And when me hear it, me kind of like cringe at it, because me can't believe from a bunty to a beanie man, like this is what, and me can't speak of those two, because I'm a 90s baby, and me growing up listening to these two giants in dancehall, Buju Banton, when them a talk about Brownie, I'm a frown upon Brownie coming on, is a nice dark skin girl. And when them say, I mean, I stop cry for all black man, I feel that to my heart. You understand? So there is hope in both genres, not just reggae, because we have seen for a long time where the genres them separate, and who are the reggae just kind of like keep to themselves, who are the dancehall keep to themselves, but the genre can come together and reunite and grow together, so people can, overseas, they don't need no trap bullshit, hip hop, nothing. They need the authentic dance how we used to, when a man in the dance, you understand, and see a girl and approach a girl, and under little vibes, that's how we used to in the dancehall music. We don't want to hear about no obia, we don't want to hear about no guzu, whatever guzu is, or none of them frigid. We don't want to hear that, none at all. You understand? Someone want to put that out there. So hope this can reach Valiant. You're much more than this. You're much more than just a trap thing. Continue doing what you're doing. Find yourself, and the music will find you. You understand? The second them say people are look for God. You understand? Find yourself and you will find God. Because you are God. But make that stay right there. So that's why Massacre say every black man is a king. So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I well said, Mills. It touch on a lot of things, but they do really want to talk about as well. Um, yeah. First and foremost, Valiant. I was a fan of Valiant before him, boss. I have not been a fan of him since. Me usually listen to Valiant when him did there in a popcorn camp. And me usually Bono popcorn. And I say, yo, if you have a bad artist like Valiant, you know, give him the highlight and the strength of my think in music deserve. But what I can say, when he was in popcorn camp, he was a complete artist. You not gonna hear him a sing about no scamming and no obia and no dung in and a girl throat and all them things. He was to a point, it was even more reggae than even dancehall. To a point.
Mhm.
very conscious youth did some very good songs before him get that one scamming song. And it's like from him get it, him just I try use the formula there, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But at some point, bro, you have to understand that the people them are going to get tired, bro. And the artists
Mm-hmm.
them who have been able to survive in this music industry for a long time are those who are able to reinvent themselves. And that's the only thing I'm gonna want to say to Valiant. But it is a disappointment to me, honestly. What he's doing now, as much as how it a put food in him pocket and in family I eat and everybody good, I am disappointed in him, right? One of the other things I'm gonna do have to touch on just quickly regarding Carter, which is something where we greatly don't pay attention to. Remember when it was Gully versus Gaza and Selector usually get beaten by the Gaza man them to play Mavada song. You hear me I tell you? Selector usually come and dance and afraid to play Mavada. Cause them don't know if a Gaza man, especially when they touch Port more, oh
Mm-hmm.
gosh man. I'm not saying man them never rate my father and want to play my father, but that is the kind of influence that Cartel had over the society where a man can go in at the dance and earn him honest bread, and just because him play a next man who you feel like say no fair playing a dance or music, like who is you? Are you God? Them things that destroy dancehall, and the biggest destruction where in do cause mere people say, oh, killer start the whole crew thing and who can go on rhythm and all of them things. Like, to be honest, I don't know killer have an answer to that.
No,
We
man,
never
me
see the
explain that to
evidence.
you.
No,
Black Star, I
well,
can
figure
explain
about.
that to
Let me
you.
just land. Let me just land. Yeah, man. Me da like forget a little clarity upon that as well. So me want to hear what you have to say regarding that. But I have never seen the evidence of that because me say Bounty Killer and Beanie Man while them a go toe to toe a clash on the same rhythm them. Right? Cartel, however, are the man who killed juggling in a dancehall, and juggling is a pillar of dancehall. Without juggling, dancehall is basically what it is now. Every man for themselves, every man a grasp at a little straw where him can find. Everybody are focused on a niche. The juggling is what bring the entire dancehall community together because once one song hit on a rhythm, it grants exposure to all the other lesser artists or all the other lesser songs them. And those people start get exposure and then continue to work and them continue to drop them songs on the juggling. Eventually they become international superstars as a music transition. So anyway, if like all even Pana Massacre in the Rooster rhythm, Squash have him song and Massacre have him song and couple other artists have them song. Squash song go big, Massacre song go big. So naturally people I got be introduced to that rhythm in the algorithm. All of the other artists them were on the rhythm, I gotta get some form of exposure. That is what dancehall has always been. And also when it comes on to juggling, it's not just about exposure, it is all about working together while being competitive. Right? And that was always the nature of dancehall, and that was always the nature of what I saw Bounty Killer did versus what Cartel did, right? And when you destroy and the artists them, they might be competing for who have the best songs them on the rhythm, but enough artists usually book up a studio. Enough artists usually say, yo, Ellie, instead of you say this, do this. Or Ellie see somebody do something in the studio where one mother in the studio and everything, and him just make up a rhyme off it or anything. Because the vibe and the energy when the dog them are connect, it is just there and present on the juggling when the artists them on the juggling together. Right? And Cartel totally destroyed that when him left and say yo him not vice with Genius because Genius have a vice Mavado and him started him Jeffrey Hype and him started him Not Nice and everything and them start produce fully Gaza when nobody no other artists can come on the rhythm unless them a Gaza and everything and that start create the real segregation and man start get beaten, producer get paid, or if you advise them man all of them things are be a corruption the dog add to the space. I want people to understand that.
Why me
You
did
see
you
me?
know Black Star Boy me did make a go bigger bags after me feel a way for Steven in a bro like Steven, oh my god. Steven said one time the two of them broke up a studio and but me not feel like we hear the full story of that when Movada and Cartel the clash. Remember them in a clash?
Yeah, man, they watch the
Yes.
interview with the genius and
Yes,
so that.
Steven said the two of them broke up at the studio together. Like Crow, like me I tell you, that was a time. Me I tell you, the whole of Jamaica segregated to backside. One man per one side and the next man upon the other side to rotting. Yeah, bigger bugs. You want to you had something to say
Yeah.
regarding, yeah, go
Yeah, the
ahead.
crew thing. So if you check the history of Jamaican music, it starts from the sound system culture. So sound system you used to carry your own DJ or your own singers them and then just sing and DJ the whole night. So everybody have them crew. So if you check from back in the day, you have mainstream crew, then they come from now OG. It has so many crew. Even woman, even when you grew up, you have the girl in my God. You remember Ouch, if you're looking from someone remember, Ouch was just be a woman dress up. You'd have crew from on a sunrise. That's sort of thing, right? So what I mean is Killer was smart enough to have. So in that what Killer did do was him master the crew thing. So him had him band. The Killer first start use rough cut, Till me the man start use rough cut. Can't bother really more rough cut man. At the Sagittarius and light pass with the people and Killer starts rough cut, rough it up. So Killer start use the band and then me the man start use and then Killer had the secret one which was Footer Hype and Mataran. And then was two of the bigger selected them in the dancehall space. So Killer had the DJ around him, me ring the money me I sing, and then had to select them to push the music. So that was one of the things where people like us them are calling the music. And Killer Alliance wasn't really a group that formed under a system like that. Alliance was formed based on the fact that Big Dab starts to Killer and say, yo, me Alliance. And the man them around him. Killer formed Scare Them Crew, which every man tell them grew up from them time they coming up. Main Street Crew had Red Rat, General Degree, Buccaneer. You have Shocking Vibes Crew with Be the Man, Lady Star, Silver Cat, Little Kirk. You know what I mean? You have done Devontae and Conjecture. So
Devontae them too.
Devontae, so everybody have them crew at the time ago. But what Killer did was Killer did so smart, he mastered by getting him own and selected them. So that's why people say Killer did away in the market, but I just smart him smart. Remember them saying not no sense, but I smart him smart by having the youth them and then having him selector. Now, where it says Black Boy, and then a card in the first month, we now start separate himself from having man considered in car. Remember saying a single on every, remember say Scattered up quite a few at the clash with him as well, So it's Scattered, remember say, card they separate himself from Scattered from before, when he left them reading the mobile, So, when it's them pally now, we don't want them to turn back training out that because Carter never really advice from Scattered reading them after a while either. I just found it not nice and Jeffrey at them whoever in my producing and just use it and I say, okay, they say maybe. Now the juggling is a very, very important part of the dancehall. Iron Sham, Iron, and if 2 or 3 songs after get big, the rest of the song upon rhythm I will get playing a dancehall, and the rest of the man can't eat food same way because people will get them song and they can't perform it at the show them. That's how it will work. So when a juggling come out, sometimes you get 5 or 6 really big songs after it, but the rest of people them I will get play upon it. Because other from the whites rhythm, other from whites from the roots rhythm, the squash get enough play and the governor get enough play. And I think always get enough play upon it. So eventually other people will get play about it. But yeah, as I say, a lot of things that when doing a dance was the biggest thing was the celebration of people at time. But dance is an aggressive thing, It's a very aggressive sport that so it going on. Fix the fittest and the best of the best will come to the top. One I think back in the day could happen as well was some of the producers then you can't tell them who for voice when read. So like you have a Stevie and Clevie, Sly and Robbie, King Jammies, certain man Dave Kelly and him brother, them man you can't tell them man who for voice when read. If you don't want voice on it, go and where is this? Them have voice, two them want voice. I think that part they did let go as well because some of you can be afraid. Because man start get beaten, man start get broke up, man start get threatened. So a bulletin coming at the dancehall again now with the badness, the street level of things, enough man free, enough selector, enough you. That's how they bring to the dancehall space. A lot of people are going like him and saying, him on a CNG. They just are going to chill in their jail and come up like him just holier than thou. That man enough things fuck the game. Enough things they do. So yeah. He do some things, Killer don't do no. Killer just capitalize on it as him. Killer have field select time, have matter and have full type of select for them. And then push them music. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody can do the same thing like a Killer do. You could have get one selector too. But that's psychology. Up to uno and push with the music. But the force the Killer fall with them on just couldn't stop it. That's like go. And then Killer time come now. And I'm have to step back and cartel forward and cartel have to step back now because Massacre forward and that's it. I want to run the thing now and if them can talk till them blue, them can cuss, them can say anything they want to say. And Massacre run the drum and I eat that. And I run this for a while now, so them up just wait and watch the greatness. Yeah, I mean that.
Yeah. Yeah, well said, Bigger Bugs.
Just wanted to
Yeah, man,
quickly
my God,
add.
my God.
Sorry, go ahead, Black Boy.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to add about the cultural influence and how obviously it's turned on its head. To be honest, we should have seen it when Vibes Cartel had that interview and he clearly and explicitly said that he doesn't influence anyone's children and that if you're looking to him to raise your child or your children, then you've failed or you're lost as a parent. How unfair, you know? I mean, he has been inspired by other artists, so hypocritical of him to not take responsibility, right? In regards to his influence that he has on other people. I think, that point, directly speaks to the reason why people like Jada Kingdom can come and say, she's a Gen Z Jezebel, or the fact that she's walking with nothing other than her vagina. It's things like that that have really
No,
messed up the generation. Sorry, go
you're
ahead.
talking to her, she walking nothing about pum pum, and that's just step on her son. She walking
But
nothing about pum pum.
right,
Nothing about
right.
pum pum.
Right,
Jaja.
it's things like that Cartel has opened the gateway for people to say to demoralize themselves, right? And so again, going back to that video that I sent you today, Mel's, again, you're right, speaking directly to what this conversation is about, cultural impact, right? Black Star Boy
Mm-hmm.
made a comment about rhythm jugglings, but I think I'll reserve what I really want to say about that because that is very distinguishable. That's what makes dancehall distinguishable from every other genre. But I'll comment on that another day. All I want to say truly is that there is a major shift happening with the likes of Massacre. We've seen now where, you know, again, the younger artists feel emboldened to come out and show you that they're confident. They're so sure about themselves. They're trying to take their place in earth, as Massacre would say. And it's great to see. For a long time, we felt like dancehall was imprisoned. And I'd like to say that the gates have been opened now, and there is no stopping anyone anymore.
Yeah. Well said, Sexy Chef. So
Yeah,
that
well
it
said.
goes back to what Starboy was saying about the whole awarding issue. We can't award this man for all of the drastic thing when do to the genre it's like a awarding a man for just a walk around and a kill people they award for the best killing. So
But
it's serious, man, very serious.
it is also literally that and that's a sad truth. It is also literally that.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I
Yeah.
say it is like doing that, it is also literally that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
Actually speaking,
Yeah. Welcome to the panel 4-4.
Big up yourself, Mels. Big up everybody on the panel. Everybody in the chat, you know the
awful.
thing go.
Big up my
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
brother
yeah.
4-4.
Yeah, man. Manners and respect, man. Yeah, man, as chef, sexy chef did I say, the cultural influence of Massacre have right now, it's unmatched, you know? As far as album go, you know what I mean? I never seen no artist in a dancehall that people go to for collaboration, so for albums where. If I'm not the lead single, one of the better songs on the album, Massacre do it, you know what I mean? And we can list out the list. The Jamil, we can go Dexter Daps Trilogy, Shensia, can go Keznamdi. We can call the name them, The whole of the album
Mm-hmm.
them, Massacre footprint, big in them, you know what I mean? So we never seen a dancehall artist do them thing here. As far as I combine with the albums them and I give the album them so much push for Grammy
Yeah,
win.
to
You know what I
force
mean?
the hand, yeah.
So that's something we have to kind of highlight to. The
You
fact that the
know,
culture I got to him to get the album them for chart and for get to the next level. You know.
you know
Yeah.
for it, man, I mean for cut
Mm-hmm.
it, but just to show the emphasis when somebody like a Wizkid can dip on Shenseea album and yet the first track we released, the lead track is still a collaboration with Massacre. You must understand
True.
how impactful this youth is to the culture. Because
True.
anybody else get a Wizkid collaboration, you'd have think that would have
Would
been
that
the
be the
first
biggest
track.
thing?
It would have
True.
been the biggest thing off of the album.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shen said the
Yeah.
same thing. You know. Shen said the same thing. All of the album of Massacre so called go on. You know. Him sang them on the album. Them always be the best song on the album. Them. And that is a key thing we have to highlight. No cartel, no nobody.
Yeah.
But
If we're being fair enough.
who Massacre remind me of? Him remind me a Little Wayne in I'm prime. Where anything him go on, or just hit after hit after hit. That's what Massacre remind me of. Little Wayne in I'm prime. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, Lil Wayne and them prime man, me I tell us say I kick up boy teeth, man, from bad.
Yeah man. Yeah man. But back to the conversation earlier, me not talk about nothing. We not put it past him neither,
Was he
You know,
was he
fi, fi,
crying for real, or
me,
maybe you guys were just guessing, teasing him? Right? That thing Top Man was saying that he was crying or something. Some other people in the chat was saying he was crying. I don't know.
I'm still not seeing nothing from Cartel yet. As a James now come out and big up Keznamdi and tell the G congratulations. But that just for sure them on the self esteem low and them not have no principle, you know what I mean?
All for themselves, bro.
Right. Don't look good over Gaza, man.
Mm-hmm. Big General say Keznandi album the number one on iTunes right now since him Grammy win. Good for him. It's a good listen. I would suggest that you guys listen to it. It's really an inspiration. Listen
Yeah,
to it, yeah,
somebody
clearly.
compared to Bob Marley yesterday still. When I really listen to it still, but
Well, I mean, to each his own.
that's a that's a
To
that's a
each
big
his own.
comparison.
That's a big comparison. To each is his own.
Right. I think him said sound better. I think that's his thing. Him said sound good, So I think him and some stuff him to Mel. We have to take it with a open mindset because sounding better. We use the Bob so much to the point where it's almost like nothing will sound good can sound better than Bob. You know what I mean? And we hold it at a certain standard. But in reality, their stuff can really sound better than Bob still. But just I say, so if I want to come out and say it probably sound better than Bob, me not too see it as extreme.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
I
knocking
mean,
him comment,
no, yeah,
Right.
me
Right,
not
go,
knock
go,
him feet
go
to
ahead.
that, cause no what me for do, me for listen again, cause don't me for go start pull, and see what he must say.
It's true,
So maybe
true,
me
true.
can come back and say him on point or whatnot. But you understand? No, he make that reference, but me not knock him
Yeah.
still. Cause it
Right.
doesn't mean that a man can come out the bob. That's to say that
Right.
we can't have a man on a pedestal. Who is like an abomination for we say somebody else sound better. You understand? Or
Right.
I want better. So what I can
Exactly.
do, I'll go back and I'll listen to the album again.
Mm-hmm.
And I can come back at another live and we can probably talk about that a little bit. But we don't want to put no man pan no pedestal. We feel like say, and I saw people get comfortable too. So
Right.
244
Them
point
can
for real,
excel.
comfortable
Right.
and feel like say yo. Me no make no sense because me can't excel this no make no sense. Fear to
Right.
chronics them, fear to cares, fear to the
And
rest of the people them. So
I was about to talk about Chronics in the same space because Chronics are that damn good album where me feel
yep,
like that album sound good, you know what I
yep,
mean?
yep.
Yeah
Mm-hmm.
man. So, ones can differ for say but me thinks that Chronic's album one of the best sounding album me come out at Jamaica.
Yep,
Oh, the last
absolutely.
album when go.
Absolutely.
You know, say
Yeah man. Mm-hmm.
all I dog album them really good. All them album
Mm-hmm.
them really good.
True.
Is that them man they are giant man already. Them see
Yeah.
it and know it. Me tell you when me just hear Chronics, me I tell you. Me say like who is this man here, bro? A man a come shake up reggae and me can
But
tell
Mm-hmm.
you.
as you mentioned
True.
Chronics, I want to see how brave our artist is because when Chronics come out, him come with a piece of fire and him a burn a fire upon the dancehall artist them.
Mm-hmm.
No joke. Him did a popcorn get piece of flame. Nah tell you, him did a burn out because him a say them a
So
hype and him nah see them no way. Him a talk about them a wear them pants down and them body and all of them things there. Whole heap of things
but
him da burn a
it
fire
but
upon the dancehall
Iman
artist.
Cartel never have something Black Star Boy to in the same time period them man.
No,
Him that burn out
no,
if me
him
not
never have no
mistaken.
with cartel. Him never have no with cartel. As a matter of fact, him say him would do a album with cartel. But at that, me just a show you how powerful Cartel was in the space where even a man like Chronix, who is a reggae artist and a bonfire upon the dancehall culture and the dancehall artists, them, was not going to
Mm-hmm.
step the Cartel directly. Them never good enough, Mills. Me not telling a lie now, and I like to them that was the best of buddies. But you can tell, say, Chronix never rate certain things where even Cartel himself did that do and everything. However, him never go up against him directly as all him would have throw him words and pan popcorn, if you get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying. And for Massacre to be the man who step front in a dance hall and stand up to Cartel in a this way, man not talk for compete with Cartel lyrically. Because competing with Cartel lyrically is neither here or there, because that is what Alkaline did. But the reason why Massacre and Alkaline, there's a difference in the way in which the space is reacting to how Massacre is going about Cartel is because Alkaline is a man who very vain and not necessarily grounded as well. And him go against Cartel in a very vain way for say
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But the way in which Massacre go through it, the man I make you know say this is a spiritual warfare. This is you sitting down at the top of the dance hall and I tell people say them can't think of themselves as great or them can't think of themselves as king. And you sit down and
True.
everybody else will just pile up them worship and glory behind you and nobody else can strive or aspire to be anything else in the space other than
Mm-hmm.
underneath you. Which is a
True.
total different thing than what Alkaline was doing. And which is why what Massacre is doing is having so much impact. And also because Massacre has been victorious in that battle, even without Cartel answering or saying a word, that it is causing his empire to literally crumble before him eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because them sweet things and Massacre did not just go against Cartel and lyrics over yes and lyrics with this and we are compete on lyrics. No, the man not have no time for them things there, bro. Man not have no time for clash. When him did really want to show you say he was the baddest thing lyrically, nobody wanted to step up. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
run and the few man them will step up, get dust up. And that make everybody else afraid to take on the challenge. Right?
Yeah,
So
True.
the man
one on the Black Star Boy man. See, somebody in the comment section say Chronics and Cartel did have issues. I said to myself, from my imagination, them did have something, man.
yeah, they did. They did have a little thing. Which is what I said, I agree with you upon that. They did have a little thing, but it was nothing big. And then after that, Chronix come back and say, I'm gonna do an album with Cartel. So what's that really about? That
Yeah, me get what you say. Well, the
yeah.
same reason why Corey Todd would have said never, Cartel.
That's why
uh,
that's why I'm get dropped. You understand? That's why
yeah,
I get dropped. I don't know whatever. When Massacre they make that move then, as much as Corey did a lot for Massacre, we can't take away that. And Massacre would be the first
yeah.
to admit that Corey did a lot. I was very happy because Massacre, at the level of which he was, how prolific he was in the space and everything, he wasn't getting the recognition that he needed. And we know Corey did busy with other things and everything, so he couldn't really focus on Massacre, which is why he had asked Conscience for be the person for manage him career in the first place because him having business them run. So when Massacre dropped Corita, that was a brilliant move, and I feel like it spur on all of this what take place now. I mean, yes, Corita did also did put up Massacre against Cartel as well, which is something that needed to happen. But everything have a time and place and nothing happen before a time. And you see what happened now with between Massacre and Cartel? It happened at the very right time.
Yeah. Yeah, but them
Yeah.
can't tell we have to celebrate Black Star Boy and what we say we from own to say. Froggy lose and if you just sit down in a last and left people alone and top man in fans them and stop worry about we out here. Or them not talk about the vendetta man them. Come here say the vendetta man them over there. Hey,
Yeah, man, we gotta beat them to a first man. And I'm trying to know that.
man, then if you talk to the I know we them if you talk to the artists. They need to stop listening to people. Let me know you like the must say that song they're probably gonna put a so-called Grammy when
Album.
I work on the Grammy album when reggae album when must go work on all of a sudden.
But
You
him
can't
can't do
really
much
never hear
better
that.
than that. You know?
Exactly.
Him can't do much better than that. So, alright, if boy, I'm gonna know who they run Cartel are advising because this no sound like
That me I say.
TJ they run him no more. Cause what is this? TJ would have never produced songs like these. And if TJ was a part of the management team, no TJ supposed to hear them song and I say, bro, I think I can't put out my dang. So probably, TJ is a private person, so probably him not even around the artists like that as we would have liked to think no more. Because TJ is a man with no music. So the cartel I produce them fuck here, bro. Me no know. Him not have nobody around him we can talk to him and guide him. And that a film don't fall because if you look for Massacre, and that are the difference between them and Massacre for all these years. Massacre have people around him to keep him grounded and keep him rooted. If you want to take up a bag of yes man and put around you, and all you hear are yes, 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 boss, yes, boss, yes, boss. This is the result.
But people were saying that I think some people on the panel yesterday were saying that them if like is that him not take telling or whatnot. So like what type of person can he be? You can't nobody can talk to you about nothing at all. Like you literally sung in the studio, bro, and voice that and sit down playback off a playback, bro. And you think that was okay for your fans them and well wishers that not even care about the fans them. Cause when a fans them are fan, like your well wishers them really come here that brother.
You know why that happened? Because clearly him stop listening to people. All right.
Jaja, me I tell you, me never see this from the day my born yet. Can you imagine? Me say me embarrassed for the man and then me put it out there. Me can't, so embarrassing. This man is just
They need
struggling.
to make a meme with the stop listening to people.
Yeah, we need
Black
to
Star Boy,
we
please.
man. That was too funny. That was too funny. Black Star Boy when they
But
said
but
that
you
the
know
other
what,
day.
Mel's and Black Star Boy, I was thinking about the same thing about TJ, right? And I thought about it after the clash was finished. I thought to myself,
Yeah.
TJ and Massacre are good. TJ is Cartel's manager. I'm wondering how the business relationship would work with Cartel and also Massacre. And I just think that I think you're right. I think TJ isn't around. I don't think he's around.
Yeah, man, I think so. Man, I think so. I think
Yeah,
scatter.
Them man they ruin everything with them touching, man.
I think scatter the
yeah.
So
man why. I
so
think scatter the
me
man
not
why
put
put
none
this
the
thing
past
on.
that.
I don't think I scatter
Yeah.
either.
You know, feel like a scatter. But remember, scatter produce a little hear that song with you too, bro. So you can't put it nothing past him. Cause that song the way him do.
All of Victoria song, the
Victoria
fucker
song,
song.
yeah. A fucking song.
I feel like the Victoria song enough to produce it. Uh, uh, and and the girl song I see them produce the girl song.
Brother, I don't want to talk to
So
them and this and that. Cause see them already I get the blame for the fucking them because tell them
Yo,
out.
what,
see, me I
what,
tell you, say, see them, not see them. You hear me I tell you? See them, not
what
see
no
them at all.
no real producer that got produce the song they put it up, brother.
But it means because
Somebody,
it means say 4-4
we
like you literally playback
right.
after playback and nobody what like you think that is okay, bro. If you say yo this already send that a road. Jaja.
Anybody put out the song there, unless them have a blindfold on when they come to Massacre or some ears plug. You can't see Massacre out here produce them a song here and you put out them the song there. Zane,
But not that me I say
that just
man.
show that just show the level of like Massacre said brain book. Zane, it just shows that when you can do better when I try and you can do better. That's all it proved to me. That's all it proved to me.
Man.
Because
That's
what
why
kind of music
it's
after Massacre drop an album like that the album that we just dropped a while ago. And then you go
Yeah, yeah.
no
that's
sir.
why when him say him gonna release an album, me not even gonna lose a sleep, brother. Me not to
Black Star
stress, bro.
Boy, me say yo, we're gonna break down this. We're gonna break down the song and then we're gonna have a ball. We are come sexy shame why you did it though. Cause we're gonna break down that song there. We're gonna take us cause obviously no. They might try size up to the to Massacre and the EP. Because that clearly is a love song. You understand? They must sing for the ladies and they must sing for see them, right? So we're gonna get the song and we're gonna play it and we're gonna take one of Massacre song from the EP and we're gonna play it we're gonna
Mash it
put the
up.
two of them side by side.
Right. I
You
think some of the
understand?
time I saw we need to start raising music to it. We need to start look at numbers and start match up song by song,
Yeah, song by
And
Alright.
that,
song.
yeah,
Play
Thank you,
and
preacher man.
match it two of
Alright,
them
okay.
and make it see a night and day. Cause
yeah,
sometimes
man.
you have to people can say oh rotted like is a different level of toilet behavior
Mm,
this is.
But
true,
this,
man.
Jaja.
but this is what me been a say. Like back then, a song like this would have played until it turned now a song. Me I tell you, a song like this would have played because I've seen it before. I've seen it many times before. When Cartel did just start singing, it was the most horrible and atrocious thing. And over time, you just listen to it, your ears get accustomed to it. It not
You see,
sound
yes,
no
get
way no
used to
more.
it.
Right. True.
Jadwick see a
Oh,
croaky
oh,
but a
so
croak.
oh, so that's where Tommy Lee learned the noise from Cartel.
Yeah.
Them the man them hey then all of them man them not listen to them in a man.
Hey, a Cartel though, the first Overman song in a dancehall, when we talk about the Pokemon skank, a Cartel though, the first scamming song in a dancehall, when we talk about big up every scammer. A Cartel though, all of the skin bleaching, he has been the most controversial artist and the man who do the most taboo topics in a dancehall.
I, th-
Granted,
I think I think the biggest
Mm.
controversial thing Cartel doing at dancehall is a whole antichrist thing there. Against Jesus, him I believe in a God. And a Cartel the first dancehall
uh,
artist, Missy start push,
for
I
for
go against the Christian,
you see when the
I go
man did
against
the song.
Christianity.
You see what yeah, because he was in direct rebellion against the church. From him start the
Yeah.
song, boy, your pussy come like Bible and all them things. And I say, yo, as much as though we want to feel certain things, just I go open up certain spiritual doors. And I say certain things. You get what I say? Um, and when him
True.
in at the clash and him do the song, um, but to him blood clot, but him no must know God.
Two of my
I
blood
tell you
club,
four four.
him not
I
no
tell
God.
you four
Yeah.
four. Nice.
Celestine Father.
But just type in Vibes Cartel in my document, in my file document, and just press delete. Everything me delete. You know, so over a
Yeah,
period
man.
of time, like I start listen back some of them song them or something. Because you had no choice. Like everywhere you go, Cartel a play. Right? And it's not necessarily because he was the most talented, because of all of the antics and all of the gimmicks, he might beat people for playing song, he might beat people not for play other people's song. So he had a total control over the space.
But you know what, so Black Star Boy, you ever notice that Massacre career is never on a downfall. It's always just going up and up and up and up. And you ever notice that all of the other artists in a dancehall career just it start high and then it fall. You ever notice that? I don't know if you notice that. Why you think are the reason for that?
Yep, because I noticed that, man. Um, because to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, I think Massacre does music from him heart. And it's because
Okay.
he's
Okay.
such a grounded individual
Mm-hmm.
and he's so self-aware and so aware of him goal and him mission in the music, that it
Mm-hmm.
just keep on. The way I feel like the spirit world just with him. The spirit them, what they in
Yeah.
this world, just with him. And so them just a guide him that every time him do something and say something, it just manifests. You get what
Very
I say?
well said, Black Star Boy. Very well
I'm
said.
I'm I'm
Yes.
sexy chef. I the same exact thing I was about to say to him, you know. Him said the
Yeah,
exact
yeah.
definition of it I give him.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I was
4-4. I
I,
agree.
I, you're right. I was gonna say my one is a little bit different. Him him match a talent with him moral and him stand on that and him build on that. Zin? So it's like it hard for break. It's like like a house I built on solid ground, a house I built very sturdy. Zin, so when the
Yep.
storm coming, I'm a strong believer in a you see whatever the universe do, whatever we do in our day-to-day basis, it have something to do with the connection of the universe and how the universe operate. Zin? So if we build something solid in our life, me feel like say it hard for break. If we build something where we build off a flood like controversy and it very easy, because guess what, the controversy at some point people are gonna get tired of that. But if you build a thing solid and firm from the get-go and gradually I build on it, you got always know how to maneuver through situations. Zin? And that's why you say enough of them fall off and then don't know how to get back up, because them thing never build solid from the get-go. Zin? And
Mm-hmm.
Massacre build him
Yeah.
thing for morals mixed with talent, and it's like him stay true to that. Them build themselves for controversy. So guess what? When the controversy done, them have nothing fit fall back on. You understand me? I said to you, that are the difference. You say it the right way.
Foundation week. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Black Star Boy, you said the right thing. Mm-hmm.
And I hear me.
Big up some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something.
Up
Yeah,
some. Big up
yeah.
yourself,
I'm kind of
brother.
busy, but something just come to my mind, and I just want to just put it out there. We need to start campaign for the mobile awards. You see, me really know how the voting go, yeah, how the criteria go with the voting part, but we need to start promote the mobile awards and do some research and find out how we as crooks can vote, and we need to just start campaign on that. 'Cause I think the mobile in a March, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so going forward, we need to start
Mel's,
promote it.
Mel's, I get homework for going to go to tonight.
Big at home. Hey, I realize that when I give me homework, when I wake up a morning time, the amount of things we see in my inbox, I realize that me happy feet still, me not complain.
Yeah, we need to start protest on that. You see it, and beat it to the fans them for vote. You see it, vote. 'Cause we need this.
Yeah.
You see it. So this is another tax for we as crooks and as the bloggers them
Yeah.
need to start
And
campaign on that.
I just we are do it for me like the world dancer need this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just that me the one for say. All right,
Yeah. Thank you, so activity.
yeah, man.
On someone. Mm-hmm.
Guys, we kind of have like 10 minutes left in this live, really and truly. Four
Yeah,
four,
man.
not 4-4, but John Wick go live at 4 p.m. today, so we can get like an hour break in between, so we can freshen up ourselves and hear what hop on to hear what John Wick have to say. You know, so he goes live at 4. You're going live today? 4-4.
I'm not so sure that maybe probably up in the night. I will schedule a live if I'm going live.
Mm-hmm.
So probably by 4 o'clock, we know, or probably like 5, 6 o'clock, we will show up something. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, guys, do remember to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to Mellz
Mm-hmm.
channel. Subscribe to John Wick. Make sure to subscribe to Mix, Real S Youth, and
Yeah,
4-4 channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
absolutely,
Mel's.
guys.
I'm gonna stop stress the podcast.
Tea time with Mel's.
Tea time with
See
Mel's.
that with Mellz. Right.
I want to tell you what I'm to tea this morning. It's man, boy, may I tell you.
See that
Listen,
with Mellz.
Mel's, I owe you a cup of tea, okay? I make the best tea.
Or well, I do
Yo,
not,
only
I,
somebody
I
from
do
England
not
will I say that.
disagree.
Only somebody from England.
Exactly. Thank you for
What
saying it,
whatever
Black
tea you
Star
like.
Boy.
If you like Jamaican bush tea, if you like Earl Grey tea, English black tea, I've got a whole collection of
I
teas. It's
love
fine.
Yeah, man.
Royal English black tea. I love Royal
Oh,
English black tea,
love
by the way.
black tea. Not us,
Yeah, man. That's
Mel's.
what.
When you come to London, we're going for afternoon tea, okay?
I think I need to, Chev. I need to come to London. I
Okay,
need
I'm
to.
looking forward to your visit.
Yes.
Anyone else
Tea
coming
and
to London?
biscuits. Tea and biscuits.
And fish and chips, oily fish and chips.
After what John Wick said, but the
It's
oil,
an
me no know.
it's an open invite. I might just come in.
Yeah, come along, Black Star Boy. You're a troublemaker anyway. We need a bit of razzle dazzle.
Trouble. Yeah. Razzle dazzle. Oh my God.
Well, guys, I'm going to go have my tea break and get ready for the next live. It was such a pleasure again listening and contributing to this live as usual, Mel's. These
Thank
lives are
you.
amazing. I love these afternoon lives. I really do.
Thank you,
Um,
Chev.
but
Right, right.
shout out to everybody on the panel. And I'll see you guys on the next
Big up,
live.
chef.
Big up
Yeah,
Bye.
yourself,
man.
Chev.
Take
Big up.
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye. And guys, we're in crunch time, 7 minutes. Anything else we wanna add to the to the conversation? Again, for me, I'm just super excited about mobile coming up, and deep down I just feel like mobile is gonna do the right thing. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. They're gonna do the right thing, and Massacre will be triumphant in his win. I trust that they're gonna do the right thing. I not think them not give Fraggy nothing. I thought that's my thing. When it comes to the mobile, I just think that's just my views on that. I want Mascot to walk away scratch free, and I think that's exactly what will happen. So
Yeah, man, Mel.
yeah,
It's
Yeah, for some
just
reason, I don't wanna feel troubled that word, to be honest.
that, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel that way either. Me don't want me kind of like a take time talk. Me don't really want someone too overly confident, but like me not real for true. Me not feel worried. Me not feel worried for true. Like the work I speak for itself, and whenever bitch up something and expect, so we go win and a bite with fingernail. We know see a quality work. We know see the national anthem in a UK right now. We hear from the two UK people them earlier, and me trust the process, and me know that the universe are gonna speak to us and give us what we need next month.
Oh, if you watch if you watch the fixed interview that they did in England as well, they absolutely confirmed.
You said the sixth
Yeah, when
interview.
them they go, yeah, fix them they
All
go
the
an interview
fix.
with Shawnee B and several others in England, and
Hmm.
them make
You
them
can
know. Say
You
yo,
can
I'm
you can send that
massacre
to me.
around
You can
England.
send that to me, Black Star Boy, if you're thing there.
Yeah, man, I send it on the gram.
So me can see. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man.
All right, guys. You were gonna say something earlier, for.
oh no, man. Whenever that's nothing much, but as I say, it's a revolution. We are create a evolution. So kind
Yeah.
of just glad to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. I we see the
Absolutely.
we see the transition from the Gaza nation to genocide one side and now around the place. So we just have to just keep
Absolutely.
on and do the good work and a fight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Fight the good fight. I
Yeah,
just wanna be.
and it's a happy moment for us, cause all along without here and them a put on the artists and go
Mm-hmm.
like the artists not do nothing. And without
Yep.
stressed out sometime with the people them and them narratives and all them things. Them look past it, them look over it,
Mm-hmm.
them look everywhere else. But to say the truth, say we are the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're at that point now where everybody realize so there's nothing where them are gonna say or them are gonna do we can really move because right now we're in a victory mode. I celebrate the artists.
Yeah. Absolutely. Cedric, we're almost wrapping up. But welcome to the panel.
Blessings, a blessing, man. Thank you.
Okay. Or you have something to contribute, or you can still talk. We we're gonna be out in a few, but if you have something to say, you can still say it.
Yeah, man. I was trying to fix my mic. I get my mic situated. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay, okay.
in regards to the mobile awards situation, I wanted to how does that work? Do we gotta vote for that?
I mean, based on my understanding, right, Black Star Boy, that we were able to vote, but for some reason, every time when I personally go to the mobile site, it's telling me that I cannot vote. So I don't know
Oh,
if
okay.
there's like another way. You know anything about that, Black Star Boy? If there's like another way or another way to go at it?
Yeah, because I got me and a bunch of people that really want to show the support, you understand? So that
Mm,
would be really nice. You
okay.
understand? Yeah.
I mean, what you can do, Cedric, you can stick around on the channel. I don't know if you have followed me yet or whatnot, because what I could do is I
Uh,
can get the information and see if there's another way to vote, because I know that I personally tried to vote, and they were telling me that the voting isn't available at this time. So I don't know if they plan to open the vote again to the public or what the situation is, but I can always double check, and then I can bring forth that information over. Let me see.
yeah,
Big
man.
General said voting close for now. Yes. So somebody in the comment section said that the voting is closed for now. So I think
Oh,
that
okay.
would explain as to why I wasn't able to vote. Yeah. But what I would
Mm,
say though, maybe you could just keep an eye on the website, and then see when voting opens, or maybe to see if mobile they post about when it will be open. But for now it's closed for
all
the
right.
voting.
All right, makes sense. No problem. We wait patiently. Time come, we deal with that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. We'll see you upon the next. Our 4-4 go live.
Not for John Wick going live at 4 o'clock.
All right. Sounds good.
All right,
Thank you,
thank you for
guys.
stopping by. Yeah, no
Bless.
problem. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for being a part of Tea Time today with Mel's. It's all about good vibes and vibration, where we just come and we have a conversation. It was a good look today, after a glorious Grammy win by no other than Kez Namdi himself, winning his first reggae Grammy 2026. We wanted to come and we wanted to talk about that. Congratulating him, to see what people in the space, what they are saying overall, and just have a little chat. And as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. So as we come to the end of the live for today, I just want to be able to shout out a few people from the chat who have always been active. Top man, big up yourself. Marshall, big up yourself, always being there. Nakia, big up yourself, thank you for coming into the live today. Bigger General, big up yourself, thank you for coming to the live today. Tariq, John Wick 44, Black Star Boy, Chev, Bigger Bags that was in earlier, Dwight Taylor. There's two top man, by the way. There's a top man 10 and there's a top man 20. Thank you guys for participating, coming to the live. J Empress, thank you so much. I know that you are busy and you are at work, but you're always finding time for us. Thank you so much for your never ending support. That's always been a pillar for us on the one side movement. Thank you so much. Cedric, I see you. Who else? Island Girl Ruby, I saw you earlier, thank you so much. Rich Mills, thank you so much for stopping by today. Rich Mills said keep up the good work, Mills. The topic was on point, I really enjoyed. Thank you so much. I come out here, guys, and I try to do my best to have a conversation with you guys, and just to kind of like talk about what's happening into the space. You, Miss World, you're always been there with me from the very beginning. I thank you so much for always being there to support. Father Crooks was here earlier. Big up to Father Crooks. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss anyone? Swamtivity passed through earlier. Big up to Swamtivity. Big up to C. Augustus that was here earlier. Big up to Grateful that was giving us some insightful information in the chat earlier. And anyone who have not heard their names, just big up in yourself. Thank you for being here. Diana was here earlier. Big up to Diana. Nakia, big up yourself. Thank you guys so much for being here today. If you guys have not yet like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and do so. And don't forget, at 4 p.m., we're going to be over on John Wick's Live. At 4 p.m., we're going to be on John Wick's Live at 4 p.m. Guys, don't forget that we're all a one side family. Don't forget to go subscribe to Realist channel, Dr. Mix's channel, 44 channel, guys. You know, and let's just keep the thing rolling and just being there for the people. Until next time, thank you for joining Tea Times with Mel's, and I will see you in the other one. Thank you.